stream is back, everybody. Anna is going to be joining me. She came in, said it was cold, went to get a hoodie, came back. And then I said, that's not your new Wicked cardigan you got at Universal. So she's now run off to go and find that. So I think she's currently unpacking a suitcase. So she might be a while. But hello, everybody. Welcome along. Did you miss us? I think it's been 3 weeks since our last stream. But we have returned, complete with trays. We're still not ready to put these on sale. But we should have the different coloured prototype version, or I guess it's the final version now. We should have the different coloured final versions to show you early next week, maybe even on Monday's stream. It might be the other stream next week. They are going to be going on sale soon. We're just working out how we're actually going to sell them. They're ready to go. We just don't have a website to sell them on, so we're working out the best way to do that. But we are going to be building some of the sets that came out on the 1st of May. Anna's going to be carrying on doing the Harry Potter gobbling book that she was doing like a month ago. I'm going to do this, which, as you can see, in order to get it back from Florida, I took it out of the box and put it in this bag. I have already done Lotso.
David.
I did him as a, I've got to build some Lego, so I'm going to build Lotso. So Lotso's already been done. I got him at the Disney Springs Lego store, but I also got this set, which is the Alien and the Rocket ride from the Pizza Planet. So I'm going to build that one first. If we get that done, we've got loads more of the May 1st stuff. We've got the rocking plants. I've got all 4 of the football minifigure sets. And there's probably some other stuff knocking around as well. But hello, everyone. How are you doing? Do you like Anna's new cardigan? She's very pleased with it. It's wicked. Yeah. Say hello to the boys and girls. Hello. And of course, thank you very much to Holy for sponsoring the stream as well. Oh, no. I have got their new flavour tonight, the new matcha flavour, which is apple and kiwi matcha, which combines so many of my favourite things. My previous favourite flavour was the lime and mint matcha that they did before, which is still available. But I also really liked the strawberry and kiwi hydration. And in a former life, when I drank inferior beverages, I was quite fond of an apple one. So combining apple and kiwi with matcha is a delicious drink. Anna is rocking the blue raspberry that kept us alive in Florida because it's a hydration drink. If you want to get some Holy of your own, the link, as ever, is at the top of the description and in the pinned comment. Thank you to everyone who supports the channel by buying their Holy through our discount code. But hello, everyone! We're back! We're streaming! Empty the bag. Ooh! There you go. There's a Legoland Florida magnet. So more magnets are showing up all the time.
My magnet.
We've bought the same magnet twice in Florida, and I think we've lost it both times. No, that one's for in here because we've got magnets. We can magnet it up here, look. So we've got a Legoland Florida magnet to go up there. So we now need a magnet from every Legoland to go along there. But that's our Legoland Florida magnet. Yeah, we bought the same Magic Kingdom magnet twice. The first time we lost it was because the bag that it was in melted on Anna's leg, and we had to swap it into a reusable bag, and I think I must have just thrown it away. We never got that back to the hotel. We bought the same magnet again a few days later. It sat on the table in the hotel room for the rest of the trip.
And I asked, do you have it? He said
it's
yes.
Not here. So I don't know where it is. All the other magnets have made it home, and it was sat on top of our Universal magnet, and the Universal magnet is now on the fridge. So I have no idea where the Magic Kingdom one is.
And I asked him, do you have it?
But that is your proof that magnets could still show up, because one's just shown up in this bag. I didn't put it in this bag. So it must have somehow wriggled its way in there during the journey. So there is still a chance it will show up. I don't, but there is other stuff that is still not completely unpacked. So there is a chance it will still show up. We'll see. But hello, everyone. How are we doing? Let's have a look to see what's going on down in the chat. There's lots of people here to say hello. How did the Florida trip go? Marvellously. If you want to see in detail how the Florida trip went, the vlogs are still ongoing over on the vlog channel. Another one came out at 5 o'clock today. There's probably another 5 or 6 more vlogs still to come yet. So we recorded a lot of content while we were there. So yeah, we had a lovely time. It was marvellous. I need to get my 20 points for this set. How did you manage Florida without feeding Kev to an alligator? We never saw an alligator, did we?
No. Kevin would have run up to it and probably be dead now.
No, I'd have been friends with it, like I was friends with Claude.
Exactly.
I met a lizard called Claude, who I was very good friends with. 2 times 1.
2.
Good girl. Good mathematics. The question we've all been wondering, Walt Disney World or Disneyland Paris? I mean, Paris is the better park, but Walt Disney World is fun as well. They're both great. They're both good for different things, but the best overall Disney experience is Paris because you never leave the bubble. Whereas Disney World, you have to get on the bus constantly.
Only because you don't like buses.
Well, no, it always takes you out of it. You're waiting for the bus. Even to leave the park and then go for a meal in Disney Springs afterwards, you're faffing around waiting for a bus and then having to get on the bus. And I just like everything being close together. I just like everything being close together and walkable. And someone
doesn't like buses.
Someone said in our comments, you always will favour the first Disney park you went to, and I suspect that is the case.
I liked
Disney. I loved it, and I will go back many times. I thought it was great, but in terms of pure magic, Disneyland Paris, 100%. Don't even have to think about it.
We don't have a PAV, we have a PAB. PAB.
Yeah, stands for pork and beans.
He's our friend.
Don't tell them. I enjoyed it being something people didn't know. We talked about it on the podcast this week.
No, I don't like the fact that you go, oh, is that your son? No, he's the same age as me.
It's been speculated he's our son. He's part of a throuple with us. He's your bit on the side. He's our assistant. He's our cameraman. He's my carer or your carer. Nobody has been like, oh, you got a friend with you. Is it so weird for a group of friends to go on holiday together?
I know it's only 3, but...
Yeah.
We don't like to...
If Sheepdog hadn't sown his wild oats so wildly, he'd have been with us as well. But apparently, because he's still got kids living at home, it's not the done thing to disappear off to Florida for 2 weeks without them, so he couldn't come. But otherwise, he would have been with us. It was basically about 3 years ago, because for years we've gone to Comic-Con together, EGX together, Play Expo up in Manchester together as a 4. And about 3 years ago, we were like, you know what? Comic-Con's getting a bit rubbish and samey. We spend £500 each on accommodation and stuff every time we go. Why don't we stop going to these 3 or 4 conventions a year, take that $1,500, £2,000 each that we were spending on that, and go and do something else? So a couple of years ago, we went to Disneyland Paris.
Well, COVID happened first.
Well,
and then we went.
Yeah, a couple of years ago, we went to Disneyland Paris as a 3. And this year, we've been to Florida. And maybe next year, we'll do California. Maybe the year after, we'll do Tokyo. Maybe we'll go back to Florida. But we're basically spending roughly the same amount we were spending before, but rather than going and having multiple 3-night trips in London or Manchester or Birmingham and going to the same convention over and over again, we're not doing the conventions anymore, and we're doing these bigger trips, which are much more fun. Does Pab speak? He does speak, yes. He does speak, just not... I mean, similar to Anna, he wasn't mic'd up, so the noise cancelling. What I did learn is when you're in Florida, particularly when you're in Disneyland or Disney Springs, Disney World, sorry, the background noise is so loud all the time. I had to have the noise cancellation on the microphone cranked all the way up. That's why there's a few audio artifacts in some of the videos, but it does mean that you can't hear a word anyone but me is saying. But it's the price you pay for actually being able to hear what I'm saying, and it's actually being able to upload the videos, because there's so much music and so much background noise all the time. If you heard the raw versions of those video files, you'd be like, actually, you know what, it's fine, we didn't need to hear what Anna or Pab were saying. At least we could watch the video. But let's crack on with my Alien. What was your favourite ride and why was it E.T.? It certainly wasn't E.T. E.T. was fine, but I don't think I'd have any reason to go on it again. My favourite ride was the Donald Duck It's a Small World in Epcot.
You're so boring.
I love a little water ride and I love Donald Duck. That was my favourite ride.
I enjoyed Tron. I enjoyed Guardians.
I hated Guardians. I didn't go on Tron.
Tron was fun. I enjoyed the Hagrid ride.
I hated that.
Yeah, so Kevin pretty much...
I mean, I did officially retire from roller coasters like 15 years ago. So the fact that you get me on any at all is remarkable. As I've said many times, it does confuse many people. I have no interest in going on rides. I'm not there for rides. I'm there for soaking up the atmosphere, which I enjoy very much, and enjoying all the theming. and just having a fun adventure. I had a great 2 weeks, and it wouldn't have been any worse if I'd have not gone on a single ride, and it certainly wouldn't have been better if I'd have gone on more rides. And that's the great thing about going to Disney. It's got something for everybody. You don't have like you can't really go to Alton Tower. You can't really go to Alton Towers and not go on the rides. At UK theme parks, if you're not there for the rides, there's not really any point in going. But Disney,
You don't go on the rides when we're out. I don't know. Whether
yeah, we wouldn't go. Just us two either. We take the young man. But Disney, you can go to quite happily, not go on any rides, and have a lovely couple of weeks.
We saw rain. As we were taxiing up the thing.
We never got caught in it, did we?
No, and then when we were in the evening.
Yeah, there was rain when the plane landed, but by the time we got out of the airport, it had stopped. We had that one afternoon where we were at Animal Kingdom. We came back early because we got the notifications on our phone for a tornado warning, and that absolutely threw it down for about 6 hours. But we were back in the hotel by then. And then it didn't rain again until the last day. And by then we were already at the airport, so we didn't get caught in rain at any point. So my poncho that I bought and left there was money well spent. Never used it once.
But it's been chucking it down since we left.
Yeah. How much shark merch did Anna end up with? All of it.
And yes, my name's Amma.
Amma. Are you getting Menace Tourist day 1? I'm probably not getting it day 1,000. I just don't imagine we're going to get it at all. Neither of us are Lord of the Rings people. I mean, are you paying for it?
No.
Yeah, neither am I. It's like a £600 set that I have no real interest in. If anything, it's helping me with the whole not buying Rivendell thing that I've been struggling a little bit with. Because knowing that if I do get into Lord of the Rings, not only do I have to buy Rivendell and Barad-dûr, I now have to buy that massive castle that doesn't fit on a shelf, or city, or whatever it is. It kind of makes it a little bit easy to be like, you know what? I don't need to get into Lord of the Rings.
The flight passage thing, yeah, it was good. Well, it wasn't what I was expecting it to be. It was just basically one like a it was.
Is this the Avatar one?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a I can't even remember what they're called, but you sit on the back of it, and it's like a 4D thing. So you get wet. The back of your legs are being moved by.
You didn't
paddles.
tell me you got wet. I'd have gone on it for wet. I love wet.
Wind and all that kind of stuff.
I love wind.
But you don't like.
I don't like simulators.
It's but you're not. Nothing's on your head. You're just watching a screen, which was fine. But I liked Tron. Tron was excellent. That was fun. I liked the Hagrid ride, even though
I did until it went backwards.
I didn't.
The first half of the ride was fun. It was a good ride. I liked the acceleration on it, but then it went backwards and absolutely wrecked me. I don't know what happened from then on because I just shut my eyes for the rest of the ride.
Because I've seen people ride it, but like you never. I don't think I've ever watched it all the way through because I thought, well, I want to ride that.
What about the new Sega Genesis / Mega Drive? It's not a day one purchase. Obviously we'll do videos talking about the 1st of June as we get closer to it. But stuff like that, I've made 3 wish lists on the Lego website. Kevin Chapman's Most Wanted sets, stuff for Anna, and sets that I'll use to round up to a gift with purchase at some point. And the Mega Drive is on the sets that I'll use to round up to a gift with purchase at some point. Because it's fine, but I don't need it. Ooh, crumbs. God, I don't need it straight away.
Made the duck
at all. Did the bit that I just put on fall off there? It did. Now where's it gone? The bit that I just put on has fallen off and now I can't see it.
What was it?
It was a little combination of several pieces. Why? Did it actually fit? Oh no, I've turned that round. That's why I couldn't see it. Silly goose.
Hey, leave your feet alone.
Will you be collecting the World Cup stickers? I got my album today, so yes. I do like a sticker book. Yeah, I'm all over that. I need to order a box. Where's the best place to order boxes from? I know last World Cup, I think it was Shop 2. Not Shop 2. What's that place where The one where you get like Groupon. Groupon is what I'm thinking of. I think Groupon was the best place last time, but I don't think Groupon even exists anymore.
I think
So,
it is.
so I don't know where you get a big box of stickers from anymore, but I want a big box, and I'll make a video of me sticking.
We don't know if Dave enjoys clothing. He definitely likes seeing us.
Are you going to get Anna a mic for future vlogs? No. Because she doesn't say enough to warrant it. You'd just get loads of background noise from her and not saying very much. So there's not really any point.
My normal thing is, Kevin, come here, look at this.
Yeah.
Kevin, come
I'd be
here.
over the other side of somewhere saying something for the video and you'd just hear Anna shouting over me. And then, yeah, she's... No. Just no. No, we're not.
Not interesting enough, apparently.
It's not that you're not interesting enough, it's that you don't have much situational or camera awareness. You're not there to make a video. You're there to enjoy the experience, and I happen to be filming it. Whereas
keeping you out of trouble.
yeah, whereas I'm constantly thinking about the video. You
Or
don't.
talking to people.
Yeah, you don't or wouldn't. And yeah, it would end up being very chaotic and not good. So no. But what I have got, because I am aware that it's a thing, what I have bought is this. So we can slot a microphone in there. So if we're actually somewhere where I want Anna to be able to talk, I can do that.
We are not taking that.
She's going to sort me some stickers on her cricket. So
We are not taking
Why?
that out.
and then I'll just put it in front of you.
That's even more embarrassing. Stick me with a... Oh, no. No.
We can do this.
Oh, no.
Look, we can put an orange one on so it stands out a bit more.
Oh, no. Just... I'll just wear one.
You saw this the other day.
I didn't know what it was for, but I'll wear one. Oh, God.
There you go. Put orange on top. Needs to spread out a little bit. Groupon are doing a box of World Cup stickers for $59.99, so look like they still exist. Interesting. Yeah, you can just click the little microphones into the top. So
I'll wear one. I don't need...
we've got this now. Don't need to. You're good. I like the orange one best. So we keep
I
the
won't
orange
take anything. I'll be standing very far away.
Me
He
and Matt.
takes that out.
Me and Matt have spent a long time trying to come up with a solution that will get you talking on camera.
You said it was 17 grams. I'll wear a 17 gram one. I
Yeah.
don't... That... No. Oh, God, no.
Just walking around the zoo like this.
No.
Anna, what do you think of those giraffes? It'll be great. So yeah, we'll be enjoying that. very
Yeah, I
much.
know. It's embarrassing, isn't it?
No, it's more so.
Oh, God, I feel sick thinking about it.
That's less for out and about in actual public, and more for like, for example, on the Florida vlogs, when we're back at the hotel doing a haul, I can use that to just stick it under your nose when it's time for you to talk. Because Anna very much benefits from a
Sleep.
prompt. No, from a prompt that now is the time to talk. Now is the time to let Kevin talk. Because Kevin is running the video in his brain and has already planned the rest of it, but can't communicate that very well. I'm very good at planning everything that's going to happen, but very bad at communicating what I want to happen. So it's best just to let me get on with it and let me lead with something like that. Where are the trays from? The trays are our product. They will be available soon. Watch this space, but they are Block Party trays. This is the final version. There you go, Block Party trays. Hopefully within the next few weeks you'll be able to order them. But we don't currently have a way for you to do that. We're working on it. We also don't yet know how much they're going to be. We're working on that. There's a few things we're working on in the background. We don't know where we'll be able to ship. We're just working on all the logistics now. The product is finalised and we're very happy with it. The logistics is not, because obviously we've been away and weren't working on it while we were away. So we're not really any further than we were the last time we streamed. But yes, the trays are great. We designed them. We think they're super. And we are very much looking forward to you being able to buy them. They won't only be available in blue and grey. The final colours you'll be able to choose. The grey is set because it's the best background colour to use. We did lots of trialling with it.
Even with grey pieces.
Yeah, there's certain stuff where we're telling you what's best. This is the best layout, this is the best colour, but you can change the blue. You can pick any of the 4 big Lego colours, so they can be blue, yellow, green or red on the trim, but the main bit will be grey because it's the most functional. And the main thing we wanted going in is we wanted to make the best Lego tray that has ever existed. Not necessarily the most customisable one. So we've decided what's best, and that's what we're making and selling. And then you can decide whether or not to buy it.
Can I have the fan on?
Oh, you've taken your card out. When did you strip?
Earlier.
Why am I having to do the fan?
Because you had the thing. You do ask some silly questions.
There's a new Lego shop in Meadow Hall opening in June, 4 times bigger than the old one. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. There's lots of new Legos. Sheffield. Sheffield? I think it's Sheffield. But yeah, there's lots of new Lego stores opening. There's one opening at Lakeside in Essex. There's one opening in Norwich. We've obviously just had the one open in Oxford. The one in Leeds has just reopened as a bigger store. Manchester reopened as a bigger store relatively recently. So there's Oxford. Did we mention Oxford? So there's lots of new Lego stores happening, just none anywhere near us. Thanks, Lego.
The grey, you can see the grey. Look, grey, 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 grey.
Yeah, grey. I promise you, we have been working on this for months.
And they're all different.
This is the best background colour for building Lego on. I assure you. So worry not. And the great thing about them, possibly the best thing about them, is if you don't like the colour, you just not buy it.
Oh no, that.
And then you're covered as well. No reason for anyone to be disappointed. Do you think Cambridge will ever get a Lego store? I mean, I'd like to think so. You would think Cambridge as a place kind of screams Lego store. It's fancy enough, it's posh enough. They've got a Tesla store inside their shopping centre. So if they've got a Tesla store in the shopping centre, you would think that's the kind of place that would qualify for a Lego store. But not yet. But hopefully at some point. Do you have a timeline for the release of the trays? No. When they're ready, like when we're ready, they'll be available and we'll let you know. The one thing you can be sure of is when they're available, you'll know about it. Yeah, we're not gonna sneak them out and be subtle and forget to tell you. You will be fed up of hearing about these trays, and you'll order one just to get us to stop talking about them. So worry not.
How does that go? Oh.
Right. Does that go in? It does go in. Loving the travel vlog videos from your trip. It was fun to watch someone experience things for the first time. We do like experiencing things for the first time. Do I like the new Lego City sets? Yeah, on the whole. The trains are really cool. Obviously some of it is replicating stuff we've had before, but that's kind of the nature of Lego City. So it's not a case of I need to go out and buy the whole range, but I'll get the 2 trains and a tram, definitely.
Do you know what else was good? We didn't get sunburn.
That's true.
We saw some really red people.
The people we were stood behind getting on the plane on the way home, I genuinely was a little bit... I genuinely thought, I mean, it might be in your best interest to start chemo now. Because they were so burnt, a whole family, including kids. It's like, that is some like first-rate terrible parenting right there. That you've let your kids get that burnt. But yeah, we used this revolutionary product called sun cream, and it stopped us burning, despite being out in the blazing heat all day, every day.
I told you that one that I got is good, and
yeah, it's very good.
Don't have to keep reapplying. It's
just not rocket science. I don't know how people let themselves get that burnt. I can understand getting a little bit of a red neck because you got caught out in it, but when your entire head, body, arms is like so red and burn, it's like you have just done that deliberately. You're an idiot.
Okay.
How many Lego sets did we buy? Between leaving home at the start of the trip and arriving home at the end of the trip, 9, I think.
Wasn't
9. So we got the 2 smaller Toy Story ones. We got this set from one of the independent shops because I just thought it would be fun for the city. That set is from Canada. It's from 2022, so a fairly recent one.
Don't you have that?
I don't think so. It's fun anyway.
Yeah.
Even if I do, that could go on a pier rather than in the theme park if necessary. And then we also got the 4 minifigure scale football sets, and we got 2 copies of the rocking plants, and I think that's it. We also have a Star Wars haul that's arrived. From Star Wars Day, which I haven't shown you yet. So we have got a Darksaber, we've got Wicket, we've got the new Darth Vader bust. We also have been sent the new UCS Star Wars set by Lego. We are not in LAN, and we don't have any obligation to post it or talk about it or anything like that. And it wasn't Lego that reached out to us directly. It was very similar to how we got the Fortnite sets a few years ago. A PR agency sent us an email saying, would you like the new UCS set that's out on 4th of May? And we were like, oh yeah, all right. So that got delivered to Matt's house while we were away. So that's still at Matt's house at the moment. I'm picking that up over the weekend. But we'll be building that soon. If it's something we can do, if it's a build together set, we'll do it together on stream. If it's not, I'll do a video on it, I think, because it's just going to be interesting to see us tackle a big Star Wars set.
See you tackle.
Well, I just said if we can do it together, we will. If we can't, we can't. I'm not a magician.
It was just the way you went, well, you'll see us tackle it. And I, well, yeah, never mind. It was your language you used, that was all.
Yeah, the correct language. You'll see us tackle it.
That's
but yeah, that's going to be fun. You can see Lego are obviously pushing that hard if they've got a PR agency sending them out to people not in LAN. But yeah, that's going to be interesting to see what that experience is like. Because the problem is, if I really enjoy the process of building a UCS set, it's going to be really hard to not get the Millennium Falcon before the end of the year. Because I really enjoyed Galaxy's Edge. I might be becoming a Trekkie, boys and girls. Warning, I might be becoming a Trekkie. Really enjoyed Galaxy's Edge. I watched 2 Star Wars films. Yeah, I thought the theming of it was great. The rides were really good. One of my favourite days of the whole trip was Galaxy's Edge, Rise of the Resistance, and the Smuggler's Run. It was one of my favourite days of the whole trip.
Oh, you couldn't do it.
Yeah, I'm not very good at flying a Millennium Falcon, but I might be good at building one.
Goodness me, he banged in every ball. I think he would have got the top score. Oh God, and because obviously everything's shaking, that hurt me.
But yeah, as I was saying, I think I'm becoming a Trekkie, and if I become a Trekkie, I obviously have to get the Millennium Falcon. So. Danger, boys and girls. I watched episode 1 and episode 2 on the flight home. So
ice doesn't melt as fast as
I am
in
a
Florida.
Trekkie. No, it wouldn't do.
It's so cold.
Is Matt also an employee for us now? Not officially, no. We're working him in through the side door. One day. Could you include a holy bottle holder in the tray for the Ultimate Channel accessory? I mean, fits in the big one at the back there. Problem is the holy bottles are different sizes as well.
Yeah.
Probably not. Did I enjoy episode 1 and 2? Yeah, nobody told me there were so many Muppets in these films. I love Muppets.
Yeah, but you watched the new one, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've seen 4, 5 and 6 before and thought they were fine.
So
Jar Jar Binks though, what a guy. Love him.
I've played all the Spider-Man.
And the guy who goes... My new favourite.
I don't know who that is. I've not watched them.
It just does that noise. Just know there's a Muppet that does that.
I've seen one.
If someone had just sent me a gif of that, I'd be like, okay, yeah, I'll watch that. People were absolutely going down the wrong route trying to get me to watch these films. Muppets, silly noises.
Yeah, I know.
That's all I needed to know.
I know.
Did we get any popcorn buckets? No. I don't understand popcorn buckets.
Right, well then.
Because they theoretically have them in Paris, but the popcorn places are never open. But the amount of people I saw wandering around with a bucket full of popcorn, it's like, what? Why have you? What's that for? Did you not have breakfast? Are you not having lunch? Do you need to eat that much food between your meals?
Because you get to carry around and fill it up.
Yeah, but why would you want to? I wouldn't want to eat. If I'm going on loads of roller coasters, the last thing I want is to be full of popcorn. I'll just throw up.
That's you. I
don't understand. Yeah, I don't really get the whole popcorn thing. So no, popcorn's fine if I'm sat down at the cinema. I don't want to be walking around eating popcorn. It's just weird.
And I can't eat popcorn. And yeah, we couldn't brought it home, so it would have been a waste of money. Some of them were quite fun.
Yeah, there were some cool buckets, but I just don't really get it as an idea. It seems very American.
You never had a corn dog.
I never saw a corn dog.
They were in Casey's Corner.
I don't go to Casey's Corner after the bad experience we had previously.
In Paris.
Still the same place.
In
Rip off
Paris.
horrible hot dogs.
I like that.
The most expensive, worst hot dog I've ever had was from Casey's Corner, so I will never go back.
I don't understand. I liked it.
It was just a plain bread roll with a plain sausage in it. There wasn't even any onions on
But
it.
it was middle of December.
It was such a boring hot dog, and it cost like 15 quid. I was offended by it.
David! David! Douglas!
I think popcorn buckets are just
no.
very collectible
no,
these
yeah.
days. That's the thing. There's too much stuff there that's collectible. I'm actually quite impressed how well I controlled myself around the collectible stuff.
Right,
I
Dave?
did buy about
isn't
$120 worth of collectible coins, but I didn't.
And a binder.
And a binder to put them in, but I didn't get involved in the mystery pins that Anna and Pab did.
I bought one.
Yes, you two can control yourself. I can't. If I'd have bought one pack, I'd have bought hundreds of packs. So I didn't get any of them because I know what I'm like. So, and I didn't get. I mean, I got a few stickers, but I didn't get a popcorn bucket. I think I did quite well avoiding there's too much collectible stuff. There's coins, there's stickers, there's badges, there's T-shirts. Obviously, there's model. There's so much stuff. It was fun. I had a lovely time. But I'm glad I didn't get involved in the pins and the other stuff.
They are everywhere.
I added you to my Tomodachi save. You had a baby with my 21-year-old friend. What, me or Anna? In my Tomodachi save.
He hasn't turned it
In
on.
my Tomodachi save, Anna is in a relationship with Ron Swanson, and I'm married to Tahani from The Good Place, and we've got an adult child now called Olivia. Tahani named her. Digital Kev did spend quite a lot of time pursuing Digital Anna. She wasn't interested. She only wanted Ron Swanson.
Yeah,
So-
he hasn't got the squished ones. He's got the big gold. I think they're gold, aren't they? Big
Yeah,
gold
the medallion ones. I think they call them medallions. Because I've had them from Disneyland Paris for years as well, so I've got some of them.
I found one this morning in my bag. I was
Yeah,
like,
I need
oh.
to find them all because I've never had a binder before, so they're a bit spread out over my office, probably in the storage unit as well, in various boxes and cupboards. But I've probably got 10 from Disneyland Paris over the years, and now I've got another 20 from Disney World. So I officially have a Disney coin collection now, which I'm not upset about because I think they're cool. I think they're fun.
Forgot Woohoo from the bag too.
Oh, I'm so out of practice. Woohoo! I'll just do a quiet one. There you go. I've built very little Lego. I didn't build any Lego while we were away.
You built some last night.
Was that while we were away?
I was away from this, yeah.
That's not what I meant. I meant while we were actually away. So yeah, the only Lego I've built since the last stream when I built the Going Merry is the Lotso that I built last night. Sat in here just because I was having withdrawal symptoms. I had to build something, so I built that.
I
'cause it was
came
small.
home, I had a massive sleep, absolutely humongous sleep because I didn't sleep on the plane, and then we went to a hotel and I couldn't sleep at the hotel because I couldn't stop sweating because I think I was used to very cold aircon. And then we got home and I went, I'm now going to have a nap, and I slept and slept and slept and slept until Kevin said it's bedtime. So I went upstairs and I slept some more. And then yesterday I did some diamond painting and some colour by numbers, and then I went to see Rue. Rue was mad at me because I was supposed to see him Wednesday, but I was used to nobody on Wednesday and we were still in Manchester. and we had to pick up the dog. And then, and then today I've done more diamond painting, gone to see the other children, the girls, and then come home and did some more diamond
For context
painting.
as well, in the 7 years since the oldest one moved out, that's the first time she's ever just randomly asked for us to come and hang out with them when it's not been an event.
You know why she did.
Weirdly, she knew we'd bought her some stuff in America. And she was just like, do you want to hang out on Friday? I was so tempted not to take the stuff. I just be like, yeah, I'll come and hang out. I did forget to bring this stuff, though. But no, I gave them their stuff. Or we gave them their stuff.
Oh, I've got some backwards. Yes, I am.
What was it like for accessibility in the parks? In Disney, excellent. Universal, rubbish. But Disney genuinely is superb. We had a mobility scooter delivered to the hotel, and then every Disney mode of transport is completely accessible to wheelchairs and scooters, the buses, and they're so accommodating about it as well. It's so easy and smooth and painless. But the buses, the Skyliner, the monorail, the taxis, they're all
The
completely
taxi,
accessible.
You have to get the proper ones.
Yeah, the mini cabs.
Yeah.
Or the minivans, whatever they call them. The rides, I would say 90% of the rides are completely accessible to scooters and wheelchairs, and the ones that aren't, they give you a free lightning pass for a lightning lane. So yeah, accessibility was genuinely superb. When we're in Paris, we always get the disability pass thing, whatever it's called there. We didn't get that in the US because physical disabilities don't qualify for it. And we were a little bit miffed about that because we were like, well, you can't be in queues for a long period of time. But the reason physical disabilities don't qualify for it there is because there's no reason for them to. The queues are almost all completely accessible.
Yeah, but the lines are long, and if I need the toilet, I have...
Yeah,
Not bad
it's not a
control,
perfect
but-
system. But I can certainly see why there's no reason for you to have additional access because you didn't need it.
Yeah, but
It was
if
a
I
right.
need the toilet, I'm going to have to turn around, try and drive out, or walk out, then find the toilet, then wait my way back in. It just...
But that never came up.
No. Well, because I was trying to just drink just enough that I didn't need loo in long. Because some of the lines were long. Like, I'm not going to lie, like Slinky was very long. I didn't expect that one to be as long as it was, but that was. But that was a fun ride.
Universal, on the other hand, the total opposite. The vast majority of rides, and bearing in mind, even Epic Universe, the park opened last year. It is brand new. I don't think there was a single ride in there where the queue was wheelchair accessible. Or scooter accessible.
Yeah.
You would have to get out of the scooter, go into a push-along wheelchair, and you'd get shouted about it every time. The staff were so rude and unhelpful. There were so many... Like in Disney, the only time we ever had to go in a lift was coming off the Guardians ride.
Yes. Which is weird.
Universal, we were up and down in lifts constantly. There's so many stairs and no slopes. Disney puts slopes in and makes everything accessible and easy. Universal just don't care. They just don't give any thought to it. Yeah. And bearing in mind like I say, a lot of the Universal stuff is a lot newer than the Disney stuff. The only explanation is they just didn't care. They just weren't bothered.
Ooh.
Just didn't try. Because there's no reason. There's no reason to open a park in 2024 or 2025 or whenever it was they opened it and not have it fully accessible to everybody. The only reason it's not fully accessible is because they can't be bothered to make it
I don't know if
accessible.
people can see, but you're ready. Just move that a minute.
Oh, that's
Hold
cool.
on, wait, I'll do it again.
His mouth's fallen
The
off.
mouth's fallen off. Let's try that again. Oh, where does the mouth go? Oh, where does the mouth go?
When did we get back? We got back home on Wednesday.
Right, you ready?
Wednesday afternoon. That's cool. So we're slowly getting caught back up with everything now.
Oh, I could sleep now. I could eat and sleep again. What does that do? Why do I want that there?
What's the one thing other than Mexican Donald Duck from Walt Disney World that you wish was in Disneyland Paris? The food court at the hotel. I think that saved us so much money. We were there for 2 weeks and we only had 2 sit-down waiter service meals and 1 buffet. And the rest of the time we just did quick service. Half the time we were there, it was probably quick service back at our own hotel. The quick service breakfasts are super easy.
I just went to Walmart and got all of my cereals.
But for me, who likes a breakfast, it was just so easy to wander into what was effectively a canteen and just order what I wanted and not have to pre-book, not have to queue, and for it to be reasonably priced as well. Like I could get a Mickey waffle cooked breakfast without any prior notice, have no trouble queuing, no trouble sitting down, and it was less than $20. You just can't do that in Paris. There you go, she's done, boys and girls. Your pile is there. Feel free to move on to something else. We're going to get Anna the Slinky set. We were going to get it today, but I thought she had more of this left to do. Or we'd have gone to Smith's and grabbed it today. But that's going to be Anna's big May build. I feel like I've missed this piece off, but I'm not sure where it would have gone. So maybe I haven't. What are you building now? The rocking plants.
Yeah, there's like this thing inside that makes it go up and down when you pull it back. Or you can flip that and have it slightly open and then I'll put whoever that is on top. There we go. Ooh.
Did I miss it?
Why is his tray different to mine? Because I like to have different things.
Anna's is one of the early prototypes.
I like to build here.
Anna, we are getting the other 3 colours are on their way to us. So maybe by the next stream, certainly by the one after, Anna will have one of the finalised ones as well.
Not these. I'll have this.
No, you'll have one of these.
Oh no,
We'll talk about this off camera. You'll have one of the ones we're selling. That's the whole purpose. Why won't that go in? What have I done here? I've done a kerfuffle moment.
It's 2 bags.
2 bags. Old 2 bags over there.
Have you been doing stickers in here?
No.
And then putting them on the floor?
No.
Move, Dave.
Doesn't sound like me.
No?
How many building sets did you buy? 9 we added up earlier.
These?
Yes. Yes, they're me.
And they're on the floor because...
Kevin Chapman. I cannot get this out. Oh.
2 books.
Wang Jangler, do your thing. There we go. We've wang jangled it. Don't worry. Don't worry. What about all the unpacking? Have you done any yet?
No,
I'm completely unpacked. Yeah. I'm completely done. It's another example of the difference between autism and ADHD. I had done all my unpacking and put all my clothes in the wash by bedtime the night we got home.
Because I was asleep.
Yeah, Anna slept and will unpack the majority of her suitcase the next time we go away.
No, I do need to get my t-shirts out. Because like I went through my stuff downstairs, I put washing in and stuff, and I don't want to wash my new t-shirts. I don't like doing that. So they're still in the thing. Come here then. Come on.
Are you doing a Florida haul video?
You're doing baby dolls. Yes.
We're probably not doing a Florida haul video, no.
I told you would get one of them.
Every video where we've done some shopping ends with a haul. So you can see what we've been buying as they happen. But there won't be a standalone haul video because, frankly,
the
people don't watch them.
It's called Lumi. What? Can you go and let him out, please?
Who, the dog?
Yeah, so the green one here is Lumi. And it is
what do you want?
an ice plant, apparently. And then this one, the pink one, is called Ellie and is a Elgans. Yep, that's what I've got. Oh, it's okay. So this is a sparkly sparkly succulent is anything but icy. The names come from the... So it's like one of them furry ones. It has like tiny hairs on it. And this one is a classic succulent, loved for its no fuss attitude. It's poised, adaptable, and if elegant comes to mind, we don't blame you. So there you go. We have names.
Here he is.
Did go outside?
Yeah. Why is that door not shutting?
Because I think there's things.
You put forks down there. Move yourself. There you go. Where was I? Bag the third. We're doing a brain.
You're a brain. Yeah, so carry some packs. I have not. Sorry. Yeah. My favourite Lego set.
Father Christmas.
What was my favourite set to build? Probably, at the moment, to keep looking at it, is the ship in a bottle. That was fun to do.
That's
That
just
was
bad printing.
new and different. Well, not different, new and different, but like something different that I'd never made before. So that was cool. But I have lots of different ones.
I've got a beard. Is Japan next? No, because Japan's not disability accessible. We've looked into it. Japan
The
has.
world map was massive.
Japan needs to wait until Anna's had a knee replacement and back surgery, and then fully recovered from them. And to be able to do Japan, she needs to be able to walk around the parks and queue for hours. So Japan is probably not on the agenda anytime soon. California is likely to happen. And apparently Shanghai, we were talking on the Football Manager stream last night, Shanghai is apparently a lot more disability friendly.
Shanghai?
China?
Okay.
Apparently that's a lot more disability friendly than Tokyo is. So maybe that one.
Yeah, but I'd really like to just go to Tokyo.
Yeah, but you wouldn't, because you wouldn't be able to get around. You'd just be stuck in the hotel. It's completely not accessible for disabled people. Like, you wouldn't be able to hire a scooter there, so you'd have to take yours with no battery, because you can't get big batteries on a plane. And then you wouldn't be able to get it in a taxi. You wouldn't be able to get it in a hire car. You wouldn't be able to get one at the park. If you got it in the park, you wouldn't be able to use it to join queues, but there'd be no alternative either. The queues are mega long. It's just, reading about it on Reddit, so many disabled people on Reddit are like, I would never again go back to Tokyo Disney, because it is the worst place in the world for disabled people. So,
Yeah, Kev streamed last night. Were you not there, Topher?
so I don't think it's a great idea for us to spend all that money, fly for 15 hours, only for you to have an utterly miserable time.
Oh god, the flights.
Yeah. So California next, I think.
The flight there, not so bad. The flight back, I hurt. Because like Kev was like, just let me sleep. So I tried to sit as still and not wake anyone
With good
up.
reason. I wasn't being a monster. I had to drive to Manchester when we landed.
We won't be doing that again.
We took off from Orlando at like 5:15 local time, landed at Gatwick at 6:30 in the morning. I maybe slept for 90 minutes and then had to drive to Manchester to drop Pabby off. So
half asleep.
yeah, it was probably not the safest journey we've ever had. I think we need to
Not do that again.
well, what we need to do is what we booked to do this time, is fly from Manchester, which is what we were supposed to do this time, but it all got messed around. And we ended up being given the choice of you either fly from Gatwick or you cancel and rebook, and it will cost you like $3,000 more.
Or flies from Manchester to Gatwick.
Which now looking at it now probably would have been a better option than what we actually did.
No, thank you. Having to go and get our bag. Oh no, because bags are transferred automatically.
Yeah.
But still, I wouldn't.
That
want
would have been
to.
a safer option for
That
sure.
hurt.
Leaving the car in Manchester and flying up there. 'Cause it's
and
such
then
a
we
short
got back
flight.
and then we had to find the car. That was annoying.
Watching live for the first time, sadly no Lego to build, but currently doing a Millwall save and top after 38 games in the second season. Lovely stuff. Lovely, lovely stuff. Love the Universal video. Lovely, lovely. There's another one out in a couple of days. The next video is water parks. So you get to see my nipples throughout the video.
Oh, so sad that the other one wasn't open until
You don't get to see Anna's nipples, but you do get to see mine.
I wanted to go to the other one. We went to Blizzard Beach. I wanted to go to Typhoon Bay, but Typhoon, or whatever it's called, is not open. Wasn't open until the 12th, and I was so annoyed because that was like my
We'll go there
dream
next time.
water park I wanted to go to.
As I've said to many people, we're obviously going back. Not necessarily immediately. I don't think we'll be back in Florida next year, for example. I think there's other things we want to do first, but we'll obviously be back. It was great. And we didn't do everything. 2 weeks is not long enough to do everything. We only went to Hollywood Studios once. We only went to Animal Kingdom for half a day. I'd like to experience Epic Universe when it's been open a little bit longer and isn't so busy.
What wasn't so busy?
No, Volcano Bay is the Universal one. We didn't go to that.
Oh, no, we didn't. Yeah.
We went to Blizzard Beach.
But the other one at Disney was shut. Andy is good, saw him yesterday, and I gave him all his presents, and all he wanted to play with was the Legoland
Spinny keyring.
spinny keyring.
Kevin found for him.
Oh, that and the bus I got him that he kept looking at and then putting down, but then spinning the... You didn't buy him, I bought him.
Use your ears.
What did you say?
Kevin found for him.
You got yourself one too.
I did.
He got one and then told me about it. I was like, oh my God,
orange
David.
bird? The orange bird is Orange Bird.
It's Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival 2026. We stole
It's
it.
the orange bird.
His name's Spike.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I just know he's an orange bird.
And
I wanted an Epcot t-shirt.
it's Epcot. And then this Figment, who you also like.
I do. But I like the orange bird.
But yes, that is Spike.
It's the orange Boyd. But yeah, I think if we were giving advice to someone who's never been and is planning a first trip to Florida, I probably wouldn't bother on your first trip with tickets to Universal. I'd just do Disney properly first time. Like really, really do Disney.
Unless you do like Harry Potter, like a lot. There's a lot of Harry Potter, but there is a lot of stuff there that's at studios in... What is it, studios here? At the studios. So
yeah, the Warner Brothers thing.
yeah.
I think probably Universal is better if you're really, really into rides. Like if you love Thorpe Park, then you'll like Universal. I'm more of a Chessington guy, so Disney's more up my street.
And it's not to say that the one here will be bad, but they just don't want to be there.
Did you get to ride the Figment ride? We did ride the Figment ride, yes. I think we rode most of the important rides. Just not any of the big festivals. We didn't get to ride Big Thunder Mountain because it reopened while we were there.
Oh my God, please.
So it was always a huge queue. And again, looking online, apparently the Big Thunder Mountain in Paris is considered the best one anyway. So I didn't really want to queue for an hour to go on a slightly less good version of a ride we've been on loads of times. So we didn't bother with that. 14-day Universal Pass, not really worth it then. I mean, it depends how you look at it. The 14-day pass was roughly the same price as a 2-day ticket. So if you're gonna spend more than 1 day there, get the 14-day pass because you might as well, because the day tickets are so expensive. But I think if we were planning the trip again, knowing what we know now, we'd probably just have gone to the City Walk and gone in the shops. The best thing about Universal is the shops. The shops were great. We got loads of stuff, loads of Minions stuff, and I got Wicked stuff. We got loads of Mario stuff. So the shops were great. And obviously you don't need to pay admission to get into the shops. So I would probably, again, if planning a first trip for somebody else who was like us, I would say get your 2-week Disney pass. Don't bother with Legoland. Don't bother with Universal.
Please help me.
Just do a half day at City Walk, or even wait until you get back to the airport because most of the merch is in the Universal shop at the airport. Something fell off that.
I know it did.
I can't see where it went.
Nope.
Looks like I'm going down. Don't let the dog under there.
No.
Move him though, because I need to.
Move. He doesn't want to move.
Because he's a moron.
I don't even know what you. It's a brown bit.
No,
And it's so not on.
because it burst. Dave, get out from under there. Did you ride the Men in Black ride? No, because I've got no interest in that kind of thing. I just don't think that park is for us. It's certainly not for me.
We went on the Minions shooting game, but the fact is you have to stand up and the floor moves, and that was a bit weird. You might want to go over your stuff because this is what it keeps doing.
I said in the... can I see the diagram?
Yeah, it's there.
I said in the video, but the second Universal Day that you haven't seen yet, I think nothing has ever made me realise I'm a Disney adult more than spending 2 days at Universal. I don't think I'm a huge theme park fan. I think I like Disney parks. Can I see the page before? Because I think there's a mistake that's been made. There is definitely a mistake because they're not level with each other. That's why it's not going on. You've missed a piece or put an extra piece in. Yeah, you've missed a piece there.
Stupid.
Yeah, just need an extra 1x2. You'd have liked the Men in Black one. It's a good sit-down shooting game. See, I don't like stuff like that. Stuff like that makes me sick.
I don't know if it was open or no.
I think it was. There was a big queue for it. We just didn't go up there because none of us were that bothered about going on it.
The Jurassic Park sit down boat ride completely closed. All that was closed. So annoyed because that's what I did. I desperately wanted to go on. Not Thunderbirds.
Is that a dog under there? Get out from under there,
What are
you.
they called?
Move.
Not Thunderbirds.
Move.
Right, come out.
Move.
Stop saying move.
You literally, an hour ago, told me to just say move when I wanted him to move. They were your words.
Not like that.
Thank you for sharing your time in the USA, especially Lego. Thank you very much. It's nice to see all the independent and official shops you went to. It was kind of you to do that and share the passion that we all have. It was really awesome. If we'd have, I blame Google and ChatGPT for this because when I did my research in advance, I only found 3. And then as soon as we started going to them, the staff, particularly in the Daily Brick, recommended loads more. And there's probably another 2 or 3 that we could have gone to that we just didn't have time to go to because it wasn't in the original plan for the trip. So when we go again, there's going to be even more Lego shops to show you.
We had to go to Walmart because that was so fun.
Yeah, Walmart was good. Has the football free zone been lifted? Yeah, we can talk about football. Shouldn't talk about it much because it'll bore Anna. But I did say before going on the trip that when I return, Arsenal will be top of the league and in the Champions League final. And everyone laughed at me. And now you can kiss my potato chips. Because Kevin is always right.
Apparently the Simpsons land is going to be turned back to... it's being turned back. Hold on.
The ride's becoming Back to the Future
there
again.
we go. I knew what I
Because
meant.
Disney are taking Simpsons back. Or taking Simpsons. Now they own it. It's not being renewed. The
And
Universal
the Duff
Simpsons
beer,
license.
it's not beer, is the best drink I've ever had.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It's maybe 10th. There's 9 flavours of Holy that she obviously prefers.
You know what I meant. It was the best cartoon drink I've tasted. Yeah, you know.
Did we watch any shows? We did the Frozen sing-along. Because it was hot, and that was the first air-conditioned room we found. That day, what park's that in? Is that in Studios?
I can't remember.
That whatever day that was, it was so hot. We'd been in some horribly long queues, and I was done. That was the one day where I was melting and I needed to sit down. And poor old Pabby was really trying to get us to the Indiana Jones show, and we got most of the way there, and I was like, "There's one there. It says Frozen. Let's go in that one. It's about to start. It's an air-conditioned room with chairs." So we went in there. he sat there, scowl on his face for half an hour watching Frozen sing-along and not singing anything. And,
I didn't know we were supposed to be going somewhere.
And when we came out, I said, "Do you want to go to Indiana Jones?" And I was like, "No."
Oh, I didn't even know he wanted
It's
to go
finished.
somewhere.
Yeah, he wanted to do Indiana Jones. I didn't care as long as it was an air-conditioned room with a chair. I just wanted to go to the nearest one because I was done.
So that was your fault.
Yeah, it was absolutely my fault, and I don't regret it. I needed to sit down.
know.
I needed to sit down and cool down because I was melting. We didn't see the Zootopia show, no. We're not. I mean,
I wish we did.
when I list all the things that we don't do when we go to these places, it does make it. I do understand why people sometimes say, "Why do you go?" We don't really watch parades. We don't really watch shows. We don't really do a lot of rides. We don't eat a lot of the food in the parks either.
We're old.
Genuinely, for me, and a lot of people find this quite difficult to understand, I think, but it's the same reason I spent so many years going to conventions, and these trips have replaced conventions. I just like being somewhere around loads of like-minded people having a good time. I like to be surrounded by excited people having fun, doing something fun. I would be quite happy just going, mooching around the shops, looking at the theming and watching everyone else having a good time, and that's a good day for me. I don't need all the other I don't need all the other stuff that everyone else does. But that's just my little brain and how it works. What did I build on the plane? I did not build anything on the plane. I'm not a madman. I could barely lower my seat. My tray table. I must have lost weight on the trip because on the way out there I couldn't lower my tray table flat. On the way back I could. So obviously I lost a little bit of weight.
No, it's because you put your legs down. You put your legs down, didn't you? So the first one you had to have your knees up, and the second one you get to put because there was no one in front of you. Because if Kevin puts his legs straight, so he goes underneath the chair and then out of the other side to where the other person would be sitting. His feet would be where their feet would be, but there was no one in front of us. And the airline lied. They go, "Sorry, it's a full flight. Please put in your carry-on in the hold all thing."
Which again, Captain Autism over here is at check-in, and if the man at check-in tells me the flight is overbooked, we need to check your luggage, I check my luggage. So we checked our hand luggage. Got on the plane, everyone else had their hand luggage with them. So obviously it was a voluntary thing.
Seats and everything.
But
and how his Lego.
if a man in a tie tells me I've got to do something, I'm going to do that thing.
But your Lego bag has come back destroyed.
Yeah, but there wasn't an alternative option for me.
There was. Not do it.
I would have been so stressed at not following the clear instructions we were given. It would have been horrible.
No one else did. Everyone was stood in their line. I'm there trying to carry, because obviously I don't have my thing, trying to carry my bag and my snorkel and any other bag I had, and like struggling. Because if I had my wheelie, I could just place things on that and just wheel it, which is fine. But having to carry hurts. So yeah.
Sold 3 eyes. What content will I do on the World Cup stickers? I mean, there's a good chance none, and there's a possibility I might do a little. I might do the odd pack opening. I have done pack opening videos before. I genuinely don't know if I can be bothered. I don't know that there's enough interest in watching me open stickers in 2026 to justify doing it. And it is a lot of faffing about. So there's a very good chance none at all.
You get excited.
Oh yeah, I do enjoy it, but I don't know that I'll bother
need to shout.
doing content. I don't really want to.
No, yes, I hear you shout every
Here he
night
is.
when you're playing that other game.
It's Trevor.
I don't think they have the names. I think they're just alien.
You're an alien. You're an alien. You're a female alien.
Did you wash this out?
Yeah. When you say wash, I rinsed it out.
Because it needs to wash.
Is the new Happy Plant still called Kevin and Anna? I don't know. I haven't seen them in action yet, so we'll have to decide. Right, now we're building the jiggler, which now I've seen the size of this guy, I don't think Kevin the Minion is going to fit in the jiggler, but we'll make the jiggler anyway.
It's a jiggler.
A jiggler.
Oh.
Jiggles them around. AKA a jiggler. Delightful. What a delicious beverage that is. It's the new matcha. Newly released matcha. Only released this week. It is matcha, apple and kiwi flavour matcha. I do. I love matcha. And that apple and kiwi flavour might even be better than the lime and mint one that I'd loved previously. It might just be the novelty of it being new. I might go back to lime and mint being my favourite. But right now, I love this apple and kiwi matcha. Which is weird, because I also like the strawberry and kiwi hydration. Don't like kiwis, though. But apparently, I like kiwi flavoured Holy. Did you have loads of screaming kids on the plane? No idea. We have noise cancelling headphones.
The first one, yes. The second one, no. And there was a baby on there. But that baby was so well behaved. But on the way there,
anyone flying without noise cancelling headphones on is absolutely doing it wrong. What are you thinking? I don't know there's other people on the plane. I just block it all out with my headphones and have a nice time. Will you get any of the Series 8 Bricklink sets? Yes, probably. I don't have Series 8 ones. Yes, I'll probably get all of them. Not Bricklink.
Oh, Bricklink. My bad. My head's still elsewhere.
I'm very interested in the syrup Holy bottles. They're good. They are very good. Oh, I'm making a piece of pizza. Yeah, they're very handy. If they were a little bit easier to transport, we'd have used them for Florida because it makes it much easier to refill the drink during the day and just keep the flavour coming rather than having to keep putting a sachet in to remix.
Can I have a nose wipe, please?
The problem is, obviously, they're big and heavy liquids for putting in luggage, so we just took powder. But
because powder can be.
Yeah, if we were to go and do a theme, like there's a pretty good chance we're going to go to Disneyland Paris in a couple of weeks to buy Main Street, because we did it for the Beauty and the Beast Castle last year, and it was a really popular video. So we might do that again, and we'll probably take the syrup bottles there because we'll be in the car, so weight's not an issue, and it's much more convenient being able to refill it just by putting some more water in and still having delicious flavour. What did you both watch on the plane? I watched Star Wars.
On the way there. What did I go on the way there?
I watched Zootopia 2 on the way there, and that one with The Rock. The one with The Rock about the UFC fighter with Emily Blunt in as well.
Oh yeah.
Machine.
Oh, I watched Wicked on the way there. Wicked for God. Can't remember what else. And then on the way back I watched Zootopia. Elemental, and then Wicked for God again.
I also watched the first 3 episodes because it's all they had of Muppets Mayhem, I think it's called, which is basically Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem doing their own TV show with, weirdly, Lily Singh, YouTuber from like 10 years ago. But that was excellent because I like Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem. So I enjoyed that very much, but they only had the first 3 episodes, so I now need to watch the rest of that. Now I've remembered I watched it.
Oh, and Mercy as well. I watched that. Oh,
Will you pre-order GTA? No, I wouldn't have thought so. I'll play it like I've played all the others, but I doubt I'll pre-order it.
There'll be a pre-order for me because I definitely want to play.
I imagine there's a pretty good chance I'll get it for free, like I do most games.
Have you ever watched Lego Masters Australia? No, we don't like it.
Well, that's a sentence that doesn't work.
What, Lego Masters?
Lego Masters in general we don't really like because it's too excitable and American. The Australian one might be lovely. If there's any running in it though, I'm not interested. As far as I'm concerned, the moment you add running to Lego, it stops being Lego and just becomes stupid and fake, and I don't want to watch it.
How many froggers did you take home? At least.
Do we count key rings and plastic ones? Because if we do, 7. And then I bought one while I was there. If we're just talking about cuddly ones, 4. And then I bought one there.
And what else did you take, Kev?
Timmy the Turtle, who went to meet Crush and had a lovely time. And then you robbed him of his horse. And I bought Timmy the Turtle a horse.
No, I didn't.
He was,
no, I didn't.
He spent the whole trip sat on Bullseye at the side of the bed. And then you took Bullseye off him.
No.
And gave it to Andy.
I said to you, this is for Andy. And
so
then,
why let Timmy sit on it? He's so upset.
And put Timmy on it. And I went, I'm having that back. And you went, and I took it back.
Timmy's horse.
It was for Andy. And
for Timmy.
Also, I should have took a picture, but so I got him a proper Bullseye, like squishy and Bullseye shape and all that, but he didn't have Andy on the bottom. So I found a picture of how Andy in Toy Story spelled it, like, so it was with capitals and like where the edges were, and I did it to Andy's with a Sharpie because I wanted it to look the same, and he liked it. So I was like, yay. Oh look, it's got baby roots. Well, not baby roots, but it's got roots. It's got roots.
Yes, Lily Singh is a throwback. I have no idea what she's been doing for the last 10 years. Or however long it's actually been.
A different person from Miranda Sings?
Yeah. Sing as in the name Sing.
Oh,
she's not singing. Her name is Sing. But yeah, apparently she's an actress now and was in a Muppets TV show that was on at some point. I mean, it could be that the show is from when she was relevant and I'm just discovering it for the first time. Or it could be she spent the last 5 years learning how to act in a Muppets show, which is a great way to spend 5 years as far as I'm concerned. Because I know she got a talk show at some point, which presumably didn't last very long. But she used to be good on YouTube way back when.
I will build a woodland mushrooms if I have it. I don't. When's it out?
What?
Mushrooms.
June, along with about 200 other sets.
Right, that's the first one done. Yep, the first one. Okay.
It's already on my sets for Anna list on the LEGO website, but we are definitely not buying everything we want on launch day, for sure, because there's just too much. There's so much good stuff coming.
The food was alright, wasn't it? Most of the food.
Yeah, it was fine.
Apparently, he can't get Crustables here because they don't
Uncrustables. I love Uncrustables.
Because they don't meet UK.
Uncrustables are probably my favourite food. I love grape jelly, but didn't have any room in my luggage to bring some grape jelly home, so I need to look for it in Costco next time we're there. But yeah, Uncrustables are sensational. The rest of the food was fine. It was theme park food. It's not very good. It's not bad, but it's not good. It was school canteen food most of the time. So we did mostly quick service. So
sit-downs.
Yeah, but we didn't do very many of them because they're expensive. So we mainly did the quick service, and it was just like chicken nuggets and burgers. And I had a couple of nice salads. I had a really nice Cobb salad. I had a really nice Caesar salad.
I had prawns.
The German buffet was great.
Prawns, broccoli, and rice.
Woohoo!
Quite a few times because I didn't really like the rest of it.
Again, you say you don't really like it. You didn't try most of the rest of it.
Yeah, I just didn't like the look of it.
That's different to not liking it.
So I didn't have it.
Bet you bought loads of t-shirts. Yes. One thing I've put on my notes. Would you like me to read you my notes? I've made extensive packing notes for next time.
We went to Chick-fil-A.
Which was fine.
We went to the McDonald's that sell pizza.
Which was good. Right, my packing notes for next time we go to Florida. Don't need more than one pair of trainers. I wore one, took two, left the two I took with me there. Luckily, they were only £20 each. They were intended to be potentially disposable. Do need flip-flops/slides for swimming. I had to buy a pair of flip-flops while we were there and left them there. Don't need my Switch/games console. Didn't touch it once, which is true.
Put that on the
Only need 7 t-shirts for a 14-day trip. I'll buy more than that here. Don't need Northern shirts. It's too hot for them. I wore a Northern shirt on the first day, didn't wear it again. A Northern shirt, for those of you who are uneducated, is when you wear a shirt over the top of your t-shirt, like they do in the North. Don't need a fan. Didn't touch it. Don't need cooling towels. Didn't touch it. Brackets. But Anna did. Laptop stand /keyboard/mouse saved my back. Must bring them on all trips from now on. Aim to bring just enough toiletries to run out by the end of the trip, so I don't need to find space to bring them home with me. I left several half-full bottles of toiletries there. Don't bring a jumper/hoodie. Didn't wear it on the flight out, and will probably buy at least one for the flight home, which I bought 2. So I ended up transporting 3 jumpers home with me, which was pretty unnecessary. But yeah, that is my notes for future trips. But I did buy a lot of t-shirts, so yeah, left a lot there. I did take 7 plain white disposable ones from Amazon.
Washed them halfway through.
Yes. Yeah, the vast majority of stuff that I left there was stuff that I intended to leave there. The only stuff I left there that wasn't part of the original plan was socks. But even the socks, I bought a load of cheap sport socks off of Amazon a few months ago.
You had to bring home underwear because they're £15.
I didn't plan to leave the socks there, but it was £20 worth of socks. I'm like, you know what? This whole load of socks cost less than one of these t-shirts, so the socks can stay, and it's fine. But yeah, I've got lots of cool t-shirts, both from Disney and Universal. Like I say, Universal merch was really good.
Cheaper as well.
Was it?
I think some of them are very thin. I know the Yoshi ones weren't, but the rest of them felt very thin.
Right, we've got a wiggly motion going on here, look. Wiggly.
And it's very warm over there. Like, slightly warm.
But everywhere has air conditioning, so it's not as bad as warm here.
They have fans outside and everything.
If you come to California, Disneyland has delicious food. People said that about Disney World, though. We're not going to go and buy a load of food. That's not what we're there for. We'll have...
We just went to Walmart and got snacks and cereal.
Yeah, I'm sure there was lots of very nice food we could have had in Florida. I don't want to waste my money on food when I could buy t-shirts and plushies. I'm all right just eating the canteen cheeseburger. And
we're just old. We don't care.
I don't need loads of fancy food. So it's another one of those things that I know a lot of people rave about, but we choose to prioritise our spending on other stuff.
And plus when you can... So I was having cereal at the hotel, or whatever it's called, the resort, but it was $4.99 for 18 grams of Rice Krispies and half a pint of milk. And I was like, this is ridiculous. We went down the road, obviously, with our car to Walmart, and all the pots of cereal, which were much bigger, was like double of what was at the resorts, was $1 each. And then I got a big lactose-free milk, so I can't really process milk. And I think it was like, we saved like $75 for 10 days. So I was like, yeah, I think it was like 15, we got like 15 cereals and the one thing. And I was like, yep, saved $75. And we both love cereal, don't we?
I like cinnamon. They don't do cinnamon right in this country. American cinnamon is extraordinary. I think it's mainly sugar and not cinnamon, but it's pretty good. Us foodies can't process that logic. I mean, I like food.
I think if we were younger, we would have been trying it all, but we just... You don't want to be like digesting that in that kind of heat.
Yeah, I can't eat like I used to. Like, I can't. We went out. We had a couple of sit-down meals. We didn't have 3 courses because I can't manage 3 courses anymore.
We had the cake. Oh no, we didn't have a starter.
We shared. We didn't have a starter. I then had a salad, and you had a steak and like 4 chips.
Yes, I did.
And then we shared a piece of cake. That was the closest we got to multiple courses.
I've still not had a cake for my birthday yet.
Although we have since found out you can get Colin the Caterpillar at the pub in Epcot in the UK area.
Is so annoying.
Well, you didn't know that at the time. And by the way, have we got any Irish people in? How much are you loving Ireland being in the UK area of Epcot? The whole Guinness area, all that stuff. I thought that was an interesting
Was it? I
an
didn't
interesting
see
choice.
that.
Yeah, there was you could buy island shirts. They
Oh,
had a whole
yeah,
Guinness
yeah.
area, but it was all in the UK area. There wasn't an island area. It was all just lumped in, which I thought was not something you'd get away with here. That's for sure. But maybe the American Irish are less sensitive to it, because it is an iffy thing to play around with. If you do one sit-down food, the Plaza Inn is the way to go. Fried chicken or meatloaf with the best mashed potatoes. Don't need anything else.
Meatloaf, no thanks. I'm alright.
I've still never had it. Apparently it was in the canteen one night, and
Yeah, Pab said, and I was like,
it was a night when I wasn't eating there, so I didn't have it. Apple Pay ain't great in the USA. The only place we couldn't do Apple Pay was the supermarkets. Everywhere else was fine. I think that's probably changed a lot since a lot of people noticed it being a problem. I'm in London on the 1st of June, hoping to be at an unspecified parade the day before. I have no idea what unspecified parade is the day before. What time will I need to get to the Leicester Square for Ministeriff to get it signed by the designer at 10? 3 days before?
we're not going.
Yeah, I wouldn't be planning to stay up late the night before. I would be genuinely, if it were me, this Lego store in Leicester Square is open till 10 o'clock at night. I would make a point of walking past it just before it closes the night before, just to see if the queue's started yet, because people are mental, especially for stuff like this, especially to get it signed.
The Arsenal parade.
Oh, the Arsenal parade, I see. Did you almost go into the brand new roller coaster at Legoland? We didn't do any rides at Legoland. We went there for rides.
I don't have the face. Oh,
Any advice for going to Billand? I'm going in July. Have a lovely time. Have a lovely time.
Yeah, but have you got any? What did they say?
Any advice? I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
Not really. Which isn't very helpful.
Get the bus or taxi.
Yeah, either of them works. They're both cheap. They're both easy. You can even walk if you want. I mean, it's a tiny little town. All that's there is Legoland, the Lego house, the Lego offices, the airport, which is full of Lego, and a little centre parks. So you could basically walk there from the airport. The buses and taxis will all get you there relatively cheaply and relatively quickly. The Lego house is maybe 2 miles from the airport. Have a nice time. Take an empty suitcase to fill up with all the Lego you're going to buy, because of all the exclusives they've got there, and watch my videos that I've made there in the past for more detail than that, probably. Are you thinking about getting the new One Piece sets? I'm going to get a Tony Chopper because he looks cool.
Did you say that to me today?
I did, because he was in that shop we were in that I can't ever say the name of, so I'm not going to try. Miniso, is that what it's called? We saw all the new Star Trek and stuff in there.
You showed me it and I was like, I don't know what that is.
Tony Chopper. Evan from Newfoundland. I never know how to say that. It's not. It's not though, is it? It's pronounced.
Well, I've ever heard it
it's
say.
pronounced in a strange way that I can never remember what the non-obvious way to pronounce it is. But you're from Canada. Love watching your content. Since January, I've collected 6 modulars and Home Alone and a few other sets. I've reignited my love of Lego from when I was younger. That's very cool. I'm thinking of doing a drive to Billand next year, ferry to Amsterdam, couple of nights in Hamburg, then to Billand. Not sure where I got that idea. I mean, I've got that trip planned already. We just need to find the time to go and do it. I would also say, yeah. I mean, you have got Amsterdam, yeah. Ferry to Hook of Holland, Amsterdam Lego store. Get out to Play Today in Gouda as well while you're there. Check out the new Rotterdam store as well while you're there. Get over to Hamburg. There's like 4 independent Lego stores plus all the Lego stuff in Hamburg. And then Billand for Legoland, Lego House. I have an extended version of the trip that loops back round via Germany to go to the big Lego shop, the Lego factory shop at Legoland Germany. The only problem is it's the wrong side of Germany to make it actually realistic to do on that trip. So that'll probably be a separate trip. But yeah, that's definitely, I think, how I'm going to get Anna to Billund at some point, is drive her there. I don't think I'm going to convince her to do a day trip on a plane anytime soon.
No. Is the answer to that.
Newfoundland. There you go. That's how you say it.
Oh, his face on me.
My name is Kevin and I'm great. Yes, I am super. Kevin is suspended. University of Science from Bricklink. Looks rather tempting. It does look very cool, doesn't it? It's a strong Bricklink wave again. The only one of the upcoming ones that I'm not that bothered about is the hot air balloon, but I'll probably get it anyway because it will look fun over the city. The other four are must buys. It's an expensive series. Where's this piece that I need? Kevin Algernon Chapman. A missing piece, is it?
What are you looking for?
The piece that's not here.
Cheers.
The eighth one of these.
No fingers.
There it is! He finded it! Welcome back, both. Hope you had a lovely time in the States. We did. We had a super duper wonderful time. Genuinely thinking about going back for Chicago, Brickworld Chicago in like 3 weeks' time. Genuinely considering it. There's a couple of different options. We're definitely doing something that week because we've got Dave in the kennels. So there's like 3 options for potential things, and one of them genuinely is going back to the US for Brickworld Chicago.
Sugar plums.
I need BA to update my Avios account to see how many points we earned from Florida, because no, more to the point of how much can we get off the price of the tickets, not upgrading the tickets, but because for the convenience of everybody, all 3 of our tickets were just booked on my BA account because it's just more convenient that way.
I don't think any of us have that. So
yeah, I should have a big pile of Avios arriving very soon. If it's not already on there.
Don't tell me I'm missing a piece. That would be annoying.
Okay, I won't. Christmas tree, oh Christmas.
No, it's not Christmas.
If you went to Chicago, you'd be able to go and see the real Home Alone house. There you go. I'd pull all the lights off of it to stop it being ruined. Everyone knows Home Alone houses should have no lights on them. It is known. But yeah, I would say that's the least realistic of the options that we've got, going to Chicago so soon after going to Florida,
Well,
especially because
I have asked the doctor to up my pay.
Especially because there's a pretty good chance we'll be going to France in a couple of weeks for the launch of Main Street, which, judging by that noise, I might be doing that on my own. But I want Anna to be with me because A, I would like us to see the new Frozen area together, and B, I'm ready to take the plunge on the annual passes. You need to be there for that.
I just don't think we'll use them.
Oh, we will. Oh, we will, young lady. Oh, we will. I'd be there every month. You wouldn't have to come with me every time, but I would be there every month.
I can't let you go to France by yourself. You might get taken.
I've been to France by myself before.
Have you met you?
I've been to Denmark by myself twice. I've been to France by myself.
When?
When I went to TwitchCon.
Yeah, but you were with people.
I didn't fly with people. I just met up with Matt and Tom when I got there. I was, they got the train together, but I was boycotting Eurostar, so I flew on my own. I have checked that Brickworld tickets were available, yeah. Well, they were last time I checked anyway, which was a few days ago. For the full week pass, it's like $250 per person, so it's not a cheap thing to do. And obviously there's no point doing it if we don't get the full pass. We're not just going for the weekend if we go. But that might be something we just push to next year. But I've had Dave booked into the kennels for that week since the dates were announced last year. But it's always been a, I'm not quite sure how realistic it is kind of thing. And I still think it's probably a year too soon for us to go and do that. Anna says you can't be trusted. Anna's more worried about me being taken. She knows I'm easily led astray. I'll end up with so many elephant bracelets.
Yes, he was.
I'm in the local grocery store and they have the new CMF. Got both Lloyd and Bonkel. I went in.
Didn't you do that today?
We went into HMV today. I picked up some CMFs. The first two I picked up were both Bionicle cosplayers. So I was like, let me scan the rest of these. Is this whole box that? And it wasn't. They were the only two, but I bought them both. Spencer, thank you very much for the super chat. Anna has a particular set of skills to get me back. She does. Anna's from the hood. If I get taken, she'll get me back. Hi, I'm from Denmark. Hello, Denmark. Maybe you could do a collab with Simon Wilson. I suspect Simon Wilson doesn't know who I am. And he's far too outgoing for me to be able to do a collab with. He talks to everyone and I can't. When we were away, Anna got, because Americans talk to everybody, Anna got into the habit of talking to all the Americans and she'd be like saying good morning to everybody.
It wasn't
chatting
nice.
to everybody.
I was in a happy mood.
And commenting on people's shoes and hair, and me and Pab were just like, please stop talking to people. I think we genuinely were behind you, Martin. I think she's doing it on purpose now because she knows how uncomfortable it's making us.
No, didn't care what you lot were doing.
Just please stop talking to people.
I just like to be nice.
I know, but that's why I don't think I could do a collab with Simon Wilson, because he is exactly like that and will talk to everybody. And I just like, please, you're encouraging this taxi driver to talk. Please stop it. I just want complete silence. What do we like the most about Florida? Disney. Disney. Disney.
Glad we weren't a Spirit Airlines. Apparently that went bust while we were over there.
Ryan from M&R Productions knows who you are. He now follows your videos. Apparently, it might have even been
Who's
used.
M&R?
He's a big Star Wars Lego guy. It might have even been you who told me, Stuart. Somebody said. Apparently, I filmed the back of his head in the Disney Springs Lego store when I was there. Because, I mean, it was one of those situations where neither of us had any idea who the other one was at the time, I guess. And have both since been made aware of who the other one is. But yeah, I apparently filmed the back of his head. But there was a. If you're here, say hello. I mean, M&R can if they want. But there was a lad who, just as I was leaving, because we were letting the Lego store an hour early, as I was walking back to the car park, a young chap from Canada stopped me as I was walking up the stairs, and he was coming out of the car park.
Did he run at you or something?
Yeah, and he said, "Oh, I'm so glad I caught you. I'm not even here to shop. I'm literally here to meet you in M&R." I'm like, well, there you go, you met me. And we did a little selfie. And then he toddled off towards the Lego store, presumably to go and meet him as well. But yeah, I thought that was fun.
The it was very dry there. So the humidity wasn't sticky. It was very high. It was very dry. And I appreciate that.
Don't answer the next question from Lee. Because I'm about to.
Oh.
What was Anna's cash in for her birthday gift? Next video, you see that. So I don't want to spoil the next video. I literally edited that one last night.
I have to explain.
You can explain on Monday's stream. Because I'll have seen it by then. Yeah, I didn't think it was as humid as it is here. Apparently it gets much more humid in the summer.
Well, it's delightful.
I would say
warm.
I would say it was much more pleasant than a similar temperature is here. Like if it gets into the 30s here, it's awful.
Nasty.
30s there was like, yeah, it's warm, but I'm not in it for long. I can get an air conditioning.
On the
It's not a big deal.
The day that you broke, that day was a bit humid, and I think that's because there was a storm coming. and it was brewing all day.
That was also the day we did the longest queues, though.
Yeah.
That was when we were in Hollywood Studios. So we queued for Rise of the Resistance, we queued for Smuggler's Run, we queued for the Slinky.
Which was so the first two were inside.
Yeah.
But Slinky is outside.
And then it was queuing for Slinky that broke me. 'Cause it was so hot in that queue, and there's no shade, and it's just horrible. And then you went on Toy Story Mania or whatever it's called afterwards, and me and Pab wandered off and got pretzels, but then wandered back to you, and there was just no shade and nowhere to sit down, and just waiting for you, standing in that sun when there was no shade and nowhere to sit down, and we didn't know how long you were going to be. Because I think you said you sent a message saying you were just going on, so we came back then and then waited 20 minutes.
I had to get out.
Yeah, and that 20 minutes stood in the sun was awful. That was the only time the heat really got to me, and it was solved by a Frozen sing-along.
The day I broke was a week later, and we went. Kevin, for some reason, wanted to go and see the President's show, so I went to sleep.
Right, I'll explain that.
I finished.
I was led to believe that the presidents were
Not
Muppets
for me, you weren't.
and would do a little bit of a sing and a dance, and it was a bit of a. I thought it was going to be like a let's have a laugh at these president puppets. I didn't realise it was a history lesson, an American propaganda session. I was going to see Donald Trump as a puppet, and they were just going to be completely serious and deadpan, and it was just a load of Americans being really serious, making up their version of history.
I was asleep. I was just on the chair. My hat was down, and I had gone. I was dead. I don't even
So yeah, I won't be
remember.
going to the Hall of Presidents again. It was not what I was led to believe it was.
I knew what it was. I'm like, why do you want to go to
Because
this?
Pab had already been there earlier that day and said it was good.
No.
I agree. No. And I really wanted to go to the Country Bear Jamboree, but that was closed while we were in the queue for it.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, there you go. Do they rock? Forward and back.
This one doesn't.
Forward and back.
Oh, yeah. So they do.
There you
Oh, no
go.
one can see. There we go. That one goes that way, and that one goes that way.
Beautiful.
So, yeah. There you go.
Are you building something else, or are you done?
Let's have a look. What we got? They're tiny, aren't they?
They are little. If you are building something else, do something else relatively small, because we're going to get you Slinky. Yeah, we'll get you Slinky hopefully before Monday. If I order it now or after the stream, it might be here for Monday.
We won't be here next Friday.
No, we're on Shenanigans next Friday. Kevin. And where do you go, you little rascal? There you go, this is the front and this is the nipple of the ride. The ride nipple, as we like to call it.
Oh, I only confused one woman, and that's because I called gas petrol and she had no idea what it meant.
Yeah, when we were returning the rental car, and I was like, do you need the petrol receipt? And the woman just looked through her with her mouth open. And I refuse to believe the woman who works for the car rental company at the international airport, I refuse to believe she's never heard the word petrol before. But she looked like you were speaking French at her. She did not know what was going on. And I was like, she means the receipt for the gas. And she was like, no, we don't. But yeah, she genuinely was trying to make it seem like in the entire history of the world, she had never heard anybody say petrol. And that has got to be nonsense. It just has to be.
We can get Wendy's over here anyway, so we've already had.
When do we get the Duck Family Army? Well, that GWP's coming back. It comes back on the 22nd all the way through until the end of the month. So I'm going to be getting more ducks yet. So I'm not building the Duck Army until I've got all the ducks that I need for it.
So yeah, Kevin had to help me there. And then trying to get, what was you trying to get? Chick-fil-A. Didn't understand a word that girl said.
Because she spoke so fast and so quietly.
Not a clue. Oh, also, we didn't know what kind of gas/petrol that went in the car. That was an experience.
I've since, again, on the stream last night, it was explained to me that basically if you're in a normal car, it's petrol in America. Diesel is basically for trucks. So we could have just guessed and assumed it was petrol. But
yeah, but you didn't want to put diesel.
No,
in it
they did. There wasn't. It wasn't on any of the documentation anywhere.
Jesus.
I ended up having to go through the touchscreen settings thing on the thing because it wasn't on the petrol cover or anything. But it was, thankfully, it wasn't in the printed manual, but it was in the digital manual on the console thing.
Points.
Oh, points. Was there no points for the rocking plants? Because I didn't get them.
I don't think so.
There should have been. Thank you very much. 7 by 4.
28.
There you go. And this one, what is this? We got this from Costco, didn't we, I think? So this set is for someone else, for no special occasion, from a retail store. And then we need to scan this one as well. We've had like 80 points tonight. We're doing well for points. And points on that as well. 1 times 8.
8.
And then this one was also from Costco. We got this from Costco the other day. This is for someone else. No special occasion. From a retail store. Beautiful work, Kelly.
Oh no, I heard someone say plaster and they got a plaster. Yeah, it was just a few things, but that girl in Chick-fil-A, not a clue. Couldn't
I think
comprehend
she
it.
had a slight Spanish accent. So talking quietly, quickly, with a slight accent, we just couldn't understand what she was saying. I still don't know what she was asking us.
Nope.
But we got food. So we got there in the end. We figured it out between the three of us, I guess. Me, Anna, and the girl in the shop, because Pab was off doing his own thing that day. Jason, thank you very much for the super chat. Where did you get those sorting trays? These are our own product. These will be available for sale soon. This is the final prototype version. We're just waiting to get the full production versions through, which should be with us in a few days. And then hopefully within a few weeks, you will be able to order them from a website that doesn't yet exist, probably. So watch this space and you will be able to get one of these trays soon. But yeah, it is the block party tray.
Dave was happy.
And it's
to see
the
us.
best Lego tray in the history of the world.
When she went to get him, and then like he was coming through, I could hear him because I was stood there and went, "Baby dog," and that was it. He was crying, and he got Kevin in the boy area.
Got me in the gonads. How many points have you got on your account? Only been buying Lego for about a year, and I have 14,750. I spend ours. I don't see any benefit in letting them accumulate. I just use them. I use them as discounts off future sets. If they ever say, "Do you want to use some points?" Unless there's a double points event on, I'll go, yeah, I'll just use whatever's on there. I think there's about 5,000 on there at the moment.
So can you not use points on double points day?
You can, but you shouldn't, because then you won't earn as many points. So you don't spend your points when double points is on, because you don't earn double points on point spends. You only earn it on pound spends.
Got you.
So that's the one time to not cash in points during double points.
Well, if I didn't know what double points was, that would have been confusing. Oh, the Lego Fortnite bus, you like that? You built that?
I built the bus, yeah, it's cool. It is cool. That's one of the sets in the Argos offer at the moment. The buy one, get one half price offer.
The banana man is fun to build. I don't know his name.
Peely Bone is his name, I think.
Yeah, that's fun to build because it's like half a banana and then half is like skeleton.
I would like a Banana Man Lego set though. If Lego want to make that, that would be amazing. Do people outside of the UK know who Banana Man is? Is that a British thing? Or was that an everywhere in the 80s thing?
Bananas. No, that's not the right one, isn't it?
I haven't got any of the Toy Story sets yet, but I hope they do a buildable Woody to go with the constructor Buzz from a few years ago. There's Brickheads coming out on the 1st of June. We've got a 5-pack of Toy Story Brickheads, which is weird because it feels like several of them are re-releases because we're getting Buzz, Woody.
They've been out before.
What's the girl?
Bo Peep.
No,
Jessie.
the other one, Jessie, and then 2 of the little aliens in Brickheads form.
They were just out.
But yeah, that's what I mean. I think I don't know if it's a redesign or just a re-release as a 5-pack of sets that have already happened individually.
It was Woody and Bo in 1 pack, and then Buzz was on his own.
I haven't looked at it closely enough to see if they're a new design or not. But yeah, there is a Toy Story 5-pack of Brickheads coming. I mean, I don't have them at the moment, so I'll get them because I don't have the existing ones. But I think if I already had them, I wouldn't bother getting more. But I mean, it's not mega unusual. There's so many different types of Batman in Brickheads, so it's not it's not super unusual to have multiple versions of the same character.
It's not unusual.
What's Kev building? I am building the alien and rocket thing from Toy Story. What's it even called? The Alien Rocket Ride? I can't remember what the set's called. I don't have the box anymore.
I don't think I've ever seen a rocket ride in...
The box got left in Florida, so I don't have the box.
Boxes.
But it's this guy on the little rocket ride is what I'm building.
Boxes need to be left.
Yeah.
No. It's this one? Yes.
I'm excited for the Alice in Wonderland Brickheads. They do look cool. They're another one that's on my get them to hit a gift with purchase threshold at some point list. Because I already pre-ordered the helicarrier months ago before I realised how much of a mess June the 1st was going to be. So the helicarrier is already coming, so that's like £300 right there. We're going to France probably to get Disney Main Street, so that's going to be like another £400 for that, I should think. There's not going to be much else we're buying on the 1st of June, because that's a big, expensive couple of sets straight off. There's a few bits that we'll get for Anna, so she's got stuff to build on stream.
I'm not getting one of these big ones.
Not of those two, no. They're both for the city. Where does this go? There you go. There we go. If we can get a sponsor, if Holy want to sponsor us to go to France to buy Main Street, we'll buy 2. We'll use the sponsor money to buy a second one so Anna can build one as well. And then she can build it in the car on the way home. Make it a mad challenge. We drove all the way to France to buy the new Disney Main Street set and had it built before we got home. That would be a banger of a video.
We did do shopping more than enough for us, but we're old people. We are in our 40s. I have a back problem. He's got high blood pressure. Most of these rides are going on about if you have these problems, do not go on these rides.
I would point out as well, there's no such thing as too much shopping. Shopping is fun. There's no better place in the world for really cool merch. I'm not that bothered about rides. I wasn't there for rides. I was there to have fun. And I have fun by buying cool things. Which is handy, because that's basically what this channel is.
I thought there wasn't, like, loads of T-shirts and not a lot. You know how in Disneyland, the Paris one, it is toy, like, cuddlies everywhere.
Yeah.
There wasn't many cuddlies there.
Yeah, you didn't have, like, in the big Disney shop, you've got that whole island that's just covered in every cuddly you can think of. I think they probably had most of them covered, but they weren't all together in one place. Like, there was that Kermit the Frog one we saw once and never saw it anywhere else.
Yeah.
Which is for the best, because I would have bought it.
Yeah. But, yeah, just try pack as little as you can. Take as many bags, or as many bags as you can. But remember, you are going to fill them and bring them back. So, like, yes, I could have... Like the little yellow one, I could have put one thing in there, carried it on with me, and then filled it.
Just to answer that question, yes, Disney Main Street is definitely coming on the 1st of June. It's being announced on Tuesday. there's a leak of the announcement date. So expect that announcement on Tuesday. It is coming 1st of June. And I'm very excited. And on the topic of, are you not getting one of those big ones? That reminds me, the following 2 months are big ones you'll be getting. Because July, we've got Sagrada Familia, the biggest Lego set ever, which you'll be building, so you're the architecture lady. And then August, the new Tower Bridge, which I imagine you'll build. Because again, it's architecture, and you're the architecture lady.
You haven't done anything with yours yet, have you?
Well, I'm waiting for the new office, because it's going to be a bridge, a rail bridge for the city. And there's not really anywhere to put it in the current version of the city.
That was a panic buy. I just thought that I want that in my life.
But yeah, now you're going to get one that you can actually build, because it's not just bags of Lego. It's like lumbered bags. So you will get to build that and put it with your Big Ben. So yeah, so you're getting your share of big sets this summer. Don't you worry. Unless you're telling me you don't want Sagrada Familia. I don't know that I've got the patience to build an architecture set. They're too little and fiddly. It's another reason why, even if I was into Lord of the Rings, I'd think twice about Minas Tirith, because it's half minifigure scale, half micro scale, and the micro scale side of it is going to be little and fiddly.
I hate things like that. That's why I didn't like that.
You love micro scale stuff.
That other one I did though was just, it was like massive, but it was all them little. I couldn't mind.
Well, that's what all the architecture sets are like, and you
There
like a lot
haven't
of them.
been.
They're all micro scale though. You don't get minifigure scale architecture sets.
Yeah, but the Notre Dame was fine.
Yeah, but that was micro scale, so it's not the scale that's the problem, it's just the way that one was built that was a problem.
Yeah, just.
Tom, thank you very much for the super chat. Just finished my degree after 4 years, so I want to share my good mood with the channel with this chat. Welcome back, both. It's great to see you back. Congratulations on finishing your degree.
What were you doing 4 years?
Their degree.
Yeah, but what? Wait, what did you just do with that brick separating the sticker? Did you use it to keep it straight?
Yes.
Must know the great sticker trick. Yeah.
Yeah, you just put this thing on the sticker so that it doesn't stick to your fingers.
And you can line it up. Oh, my back is hurting.
Oh, crumbs. Is that on? That is on. There's so many pages up in this book. Oh, it's promoting all the other Disney sets we've had lately. Did you ever get the Nightmare Before Christmas flower?
Don't think so.
We've got Piglet, which I still haven't built as well. And then this guy goes in. Oh, he's got a slice of pizza.
What do you think of Arsenal's home shirt 26-27?
Haven't seen it.
He's not seen it.
When was that announced? The pizza. There's no way for him to hold the pizza. It's a bit iffy. There's not. He doesn't even click into this properly. He kind of
Nor
just.
do these. These
He
just.
stands on it and it kind of rests on it. But here we have our Rocket Man. Oh crumbs! I pulled that off. We have Rocket Man. I'll call him Elton. There you go. There's Elton. That. I mean, it's not the best set I've ever built. I don't think it's meant to be played with massively.
But you keep telling me Lego is to be played with.
Yeah, it is.
Right, what do you...
I don't think I had it on right. I think that's the problem. I think I've got it on right now. Yeah, that's a bit sturdier. The handle still comes off. But he's not wobbling about as much now. That is cool. And the great thing about these little Toy Story sets is they were pretty cheap as well. They weren't like mega expensive sets, which is nice. All right, let's put him back here somewhere.
They were this morning.
Oh, I've been busy all day.
Oh, Tom Hicks is the guy that was doing the acting. That talked to us before.
Oh, I see. Okay.
We know you know that. We know you now. We're not very good with names, but well done.
Rocket Man, doobie 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 pizza slice. Rocket Man. I was planning on doing the rocking plants after I finished Rocket Man, but I guess I shan't because Anna already has. So I will do one of the footballers, I guess.
Talk to the dog.
Talk to the dog because my face ain't listening. Or
You
whatever
haven't
they
really
say.
said anything since we've been back.
Hello.
You've kind of ignored him.
Yeah, because he's a pain in the trousers.
I know, it's Kevin.
He's a massive butthole. Right, where's my boy Kylian? Future Arsenal player, Kylian Mbappé. Where is he? Messi? What's a Messi? There we go. We'll do Mbappé.
I don't know what any of them are.
You know who Messi and Ronaldo are?
I don't know who Messi is.
You do know who Messi is. He's the best footballer of all time.
I couldn't pick him out for you.
Here we go. Kylian Mbappé. I do like these little, I'm calling them minifigure habitats. 490 pieces for £20 in Costco. And I imagine the minifigures themselves are probably going to have some residual value because there's not a lot of footballer minifigures that exist. So,
You have to remind Kev they were in there the other way. He's like, oh, we're going to Costco for petrol. I was like, you're not going in? And before I said, he went, oh yeah. And I was like, yeah.
Right. More points for Kevin's. No, not that. Not that. Why are you not letting me scan, you butthole? And there we go. Mbappé. 10 times 8.
80.
Exactly. So this one is register your set. This is for myself. For no special occasion. From a retail store. Boom.
Apparently lots of Real Madrid fans have signed a petition for Mbappé to leave, hopefully for Arsenal.
Yeah, that works. I'd take him. As long as he's happy to play on the left wing, I'll take him. He's not getting in up front ahead of Victor. But I'd take him as a left winger.
David, pack it in.
Bag the first.
If you keep doing that, I'm going to have to do your ears. And I know you don't like me doing them. So stop it.
Just Fraser, thank you for the super chat. What do you think of buying building two Arkham sets into one? If you want a really big Arkham Asylum, fill your boots. I don't know that it's necessary. Have you built it yet? I think it's fine. It's modular size. It doesn't need to be huge. But if you want a really big one, then fill your boots.
One of our children wanted our Friends sets, and we just laughed at her because they're so expensive.
Are you going to have the game on in the background on Monday? Probably.
What's happening on Monday?
Arsenal are winning the Premier League.
I won't be here.
You will.
I'm not watching. I'm not having football on.
Football's not going to be on. It'll be on my phone down there, so I can keep an eye on what's going on and what the score is. I'm not doing a watch along.
But you do that screaming, and I don't like it.
Well, shut your ears then.
I'll wear my headphones.
No, you are streaming. Just stream. You nut muffin.
You're not nothing.
La, da, 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 da. I am a sandwich filling.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
3, 2, 4. I will just download it the day it comes out on next Friday.
We have got a discount code for Batman if you want it.
We could use that. I don't.
If you're buying it on Steam or PC in general, you can buy it through Fanatical, where my Football Manager pre-orders go through. Use discount code LaLujo at Fanatical, and you get a discount on compared to the price it would be on Steam normally. Okay. I can't remember the exact details, but yeah, just go to fanatical.com, I think it is, or Fanatical. Just Google Fanatical. Go to Fanatical. Use discount code LaLujo. It'll be cheaper than Steam. You'll get a Steam code immediately that you can just redeem on Steam and have it preloaded as you would if you'd have bought it directly on Steam. If you're buying it on console, tough tomatoes. The only code I've got is for the PC. But
I'll have it in console.
there you go.
Just how I prefer to play my games. I like to be on the sofa.
You can be on the sofa on your Steam
Yeah,
Deck
but it's
that I got
not
for
the
Christmas
same.
and you haven't used.
I have used. I used it to play that space, not the space game.
The cheesecake.
Superhero game.
I watched Vlog from the Universal. It seems Kev likes Masters of the Universe. Are you planning on watching the film? No.
Are you not going?
I don't want to watch it at the cinema, no. I don't really like films.
You're such a liar, because you do.
I like good films. I remember the Masters of the Universe film from years ago and it was rotten. So I don't need to put myself through that at the cinema again. I just can't imagine how you can do Masters of the Universe and it not be rubbish. It was a fun cartoon when I was 4. I don't think it translates very well to a movie that 28-year-old me wants to go and pay money to see.
You're not 28, you're 42.
Well, regardless of my age, I don't think adult me needs to pay money to go and see it because it's probably going to be rubbish. Wow, 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 wow. Kevin is extraordinary.
The other day I go, are you going to see that? You went, yeah.
You didn't say going to see it. You said, are you going to see it? As in, is seeing it something you are going to do? Yes, it is. I'm not...
Today you even wanted to buy the sword.
Yeah, because I'd like to play with a sword. I'll happily have a sword. I just don't need to go and sit in a cinema and watch it. When I can have it on in the background and watch it with my ears. You know I prefer to watch stuff with my ears. I don't like to waste eye time on films.
We watched Help Mail Project Pet Mary.
Yeah, because I knew that would be good because the book was great. Because my name is Kevin and I'm quite tall and you are a female, yes. Ah, KM. I wonder what that stands for.
I don't know.
Kylian Mbappé.
Oh, like Cillian Murphy. That's...
Yeah, they're basically the same person.
Oh.
Good Irish name.
Is he Irish?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
He is French.
Literally, I don't know nothing about him. I don't know. I couldn't.
So you know a lot about him.
I couldn't pick out him from the crowd. I wouldn't know who he was. Cillian Murphy, I know who that is.
He's his brother. The Killian brothers.
I don't think they're brothers.
You don't know. And you'll see him in minifigure form in a minute, so you'll know him from then on.
Well, no, Kev was trying to play with the sword and it wouldn't work for him, so I was like, no, just do this and then you can have a go. And then you had a go, didn't you?
I did have a go.
And you liked what it said.
Where does that go? That goes on there. Oh, we're hiding the KM. We just know it's there, but it is now hidden. No KM for you, boys and girls. Where does that go? That goes there. Lovely. I did enjoy making the messy one. I just think they're fun. The little habitat things. And I think they're really good value. You get a minifigure that's likely to be sought after and like 500 pieces, even at the Lego store for 25 quid, that's good value. But when you get it even less than that, with shenanigans, everyone's happy. Do I have any brick build sets? No. Would I get any? If they want to send me one, I'd love to build one. I'm not sure I can justify spending the amount of money they cost because they are so expensive. But if they want to send me one to build and review, I might change my mind. Yeah, they look a bit expensive for me. But I would like one of those massive Pokemons that they have. A large Pocket Monster. Harry Potter may not be in the UK Universal as Warner Brothers has the UK rights to Harry Potter theme parks and other bits. Yeah, but I imagine Universal will just throw money at them. They can come to an arrangement. I'm sure. Because that applies to lots of things. Jurassic Park's already in Chessington, I think. Minions is already in, I want to say, Thorpe Park.
Used to be, yeah.
I imagine most of what's in Universal in America is in UK theme parks somewhere at the moment. So they obviously have a plan to get some of their stuff. I very much doubt they've got to the point where they've started building the thing and haven't thought, oh, we don't have any licenses.
Right, goodbye.
So I'm sure they'll have a plan. The ideal thing, because it's literally just down the road from the existing Harry Potter thing, the ideal thing would be to have the Hogwarts Express running between the two, because then everyone benefits from it. Harry Potter fans get a really cool experience, and then both the theme park and Warner Studios get the boost from the other one. If there's a way for them to figure out working together in that manner, that would be brilliant for all involved. He's just a butthole.
Mm. So, the yellow side and then put the red in and press.
So that goes on yonder. Oh no, on yonder. There you go. We are slowly but surely producing a thing for my boy to stand on. Because obviously, as we all know, I have got a bit of French in me. Not as much as my great-great-grandmother, but I have got a bit of French in me.
She had more than that.
She had a lot of French in her.
Mm-hmm.
So every time France do really well, it's basically me winning. You two travelled to the US to basically go Lego shopping for 99.9% of the same stuff on the shelves back on your island. I mean, we didn't. I mean, you've come at us with quite a lot of negative energy there, little fella, without actually understanding what's going on at all, which is interesting.
It was our holiday.
Yeah. We went there to go to Disney and have a nice time and make lots of content. I went to some cool Lego shops while we were there that had lots of stuff that we can't get at home because there's lots of shops that don't exist here that are there. But, yeah, I mean, I would suggest you head back to Reddit where it sounds like you're from with that kind of attitude. Universal has said they want the UK to be unique. Back to the Future and Jurassic copyrights have been filed by Universal recently for theme parks. Interesting.
Yeah, but they're coming... The Back to the Future is coming back to the one in Orlando because it was everywhere. Because the Simpsons bit is not doing that well, actually.
Having been to Universal in the US now, the idea of Universal without Harry Potter sounds like a complete ghost town. Because it's, aside from the new stuff in Epic Universe, so if they have Mario, they might be okay. I don't know if they're going to get Mario. But the only thing in the two original parks, or the two older parks in the US, that had any kind of like volume of people was the Harry Potter area.
It was a ghost town until we went down that alleyway and I was like, oh my god, this is where everyone is. Which is good because you get to walk on ice.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be hugely popular if there's no Harry Potter there, because that's all that people cared about there.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Harry Potter and Mario.
Oh, because Mario's mental.
Yeah.
That place is that you need to be able to walk to there. The Yoshi ride was very disappointing. That was.
I mean, the rides in general were a bit rubbish in the Mario area.
The Mario.
The theming was great, but the rides were rubbish.
The rides were rubbish. I wouldn't have. That one we lined up ages for. Wouldn't have done it. We only did it because Pab wanted to do it, but it was rubbish. Would not.
It was a weird augmented reality thing with a weird visor on.
It was
basically like playing Mario Kart on a
VR.
SNES. broadcast in bad resolution onto a VR thing.
Yeah, I want a, not worth it.
Yeah, but the theming was great. It was great to just look at, and it looks really good on camera. So it's worth a visit because it's just fun to be there.
It's it's mental for your eyes.
But yeah, I think it definitely needs better rides. The thing I noticed a lot about Universal is that they seem to really, really lean heavily on. They have their big fast roller coasters and simulators. And that seems to be the only two types of ride they know how to do.
The Transformer one was fun though. These didn't go on it. I did. It was very much fun. I walked on because I was a single rider. It was good.
Right. This has got a big M in French colours. There you go. French M for Martin, which I imagine is his secret name. Martin the football boy.
Martin. Right, folks, I'm going to go because I'm not feeling entirely very well.
Oh, Anna's on her way, everybody.
Yeah.
Say goodbye to the female.
Just lady issues. I'm not feeling very great. And I'm starving hungry too. So
Well, you should have some food then, female.
Go and get a pot noodle down me and some.
It's not poodle.
But I've done I've done the buck, the monster buck, the two what are they called?
Rocking horses.
Flowers, and bag one of the cat's eye, which I will finish on what
Monday.
Day? Monday. There we go. I didn't know what day it was then. I'm going to go and wash this out because it needs a bit of a wash, I think, after being in my bag for 2 days.
There you go.
Oh.
M for football. Get that out from under there. You're going to break the table.
Oh, sorry. You want to sit?
M. I might do.
Alright, bye everybody.
I've got 3 more bags to do, so I'm going to finish my set.
No worries. I'm going to put this
Move
on
this
a wash.
over here.
Bye. Love you.
Put all these over here. I'm moving. I am moving. Ha 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 ha! Onto the good chair. Ah, she's got loads of rubbish on the floor. What's all this? Loads of boxes down here. What's she been doing? Goodness me. Goodness gracious me. What a kerfuffle. Right, where were we? Woohoo! My big M. French M. Hey guys, for watching the videos. Nice to see the variety. Just back from holiday myself and getting through the breakdown and cleaning of the last 5 laundry bags of Friends kits as I bought as a bulk lot. Nice. Do you think if England win the World Cup with the Declan Rice free kick logo will make a rice with habitat? I wouldn't have thought so. I think they're probably, these are the football sets we'll get for the next 20 years now. Because the last set of football stuff, the last footballer minifigures we got was the Zidane one. Was the Zidane one for the 98 World Cup, I think. So I wouldn't expect any more. The only way there'll be more is if hell freezes over and the US win the World Cup, because then there'll be a huge market for it all. But that's the only market they seem really interested in appealing to. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh, I guess they had the lady footballers as well. I forgot about that. And they had the stadiums and stuff, but they don't do a lot. They didn't do Messi when Argentina won the World Cup. It took them 4 years, and they did him for the next World Cup because they thought they could sell him to Americans because he plays there now. So I don't think we're getting a Declan Rice under any circumstances, unfortunately. What holy am I partaking in tonight? I've got the new flavour, new this week, the new apple and kiwi matcha, which is a blooming delight. It is so tasty. I love matcha. And it's very, very scrumptious. I've got this the wrong way around. There you go. Why was I leaning so far to see into my tray? I'm still inexperienced with trays. I'm going to get Shopping Street tomorrow. I can't wait. Lovely. Just traded Neuschwanstein Castle and 50 Uzd for Transylvania. Nice. Seems like a pretty good deal. Right, where does this bit go? This bit goes there. So our M, we're putting to one side for a second. Will you be getting the upscaled Darth Vader? Absolutely. I'm a Trekkie now. Next, we've got the new UCS set. We've got a Darksaber. We've got Wicket the Ewok. We've got the Darth Vader bust. We've got the new big UCS set. I'm a Trekkie. I'm getting the Millennium Falcon. I've watched 2 Star Wars films in the last week. I am Sir Treks-a-lot. I'm going to become the biggest Trekkie expert in the history of the internet. I'm going to be the go-to Trekkie. I'm going to make it so all Star Wars fans start calling themselves Trekkies, because that super Trekkie on the internet does, so that must be the right term. What did I end up getting as my USA keepsake? I decided the Toy Story sets counted, because I got them from Disney Springs and they're Disney sets, and I just didn't have room for anything else. I bought as much Lego as I could possibly fit in. So yeah, the 2 Toy Story sets that we've built, him and him, they are officially the souvenirs. Official souvenirs. Exactly, live long and prosper. Why wouldn't you want to do that? Sounds like a great idea. Will I get the Enterprise? Nah. Nah. I mean, never say never. I might get super into building spaceships, who knows? It's always impossible to tell with me. But if I get into something, I get into it hard. So this time next year, I'll have every UCS Star Wars set ever made. If I actually properly get into it, and I am joking at the moment. I watched the films because there was nothing else to do. And I enjoyed Galaxy's Edge at the theme park. But I don't think there's a Millennium Falcon in my future. But there might be. I might really get into it all. Who knows? I might love building this new big one. Who knows? Which do you like better, Star Wars or Star Trek? I've never seen a moment of Star Trek. I have seen 5 Star Wars films now, though. So I guess on the basis of that, Star Wars. As a general rule, I don't really watch stuff. But yeah, never seen Star Trek. Been a fan of yours for a while now. You sound very wise. I'm a teacher and finally can catch these streams now that we're on summer break. Very pumped. Lovely stuff. Welcome along. Summer break already. It's May. That's madness. Where are you based? As a former teacher myself, the summer holiday would start like the 21st, 22nd of July. We would have had months to go still if I was still teaching. The UCS Falcon's my favourite Lego set by a long way. I have got my eye on it. I am tempted by that. I'm really happy that we've had this set sent to us. Not this set. The new. I don't even know what it's called. What is the new one? The N1 Starfighter. Is that what it's called? I'm really happy we've been sent that, so I can experience what it's like to build a big grey spaceship. And if I enjoy that, that'll pretty much make up my mind to get the Millennium Falcon before the end of the year. And then if I enjoy that, all bets are off. I'll be buying £1,000 camel, a big flat circle, all sorts. I'll lose my mind with it. But I might be like, I mean, it might be like the Formula One car all over again. The big F1 Ferrari that I did for a brand deal last year. It was fine. Like, it wasn't an unpleasant experience. But I'm not rushing to go out and get another one. It didn't turn me into a Formula One fan. It didn't turn me into a big Technic guy. So it's going to be interesting how I enjoy the experience. We shall see. As a university student from the Netherlands, my summer break started Tuesday. It's madness. That is madness. I mean, I do remember when I was at uni, summer starts around now. Uni's a bit different. The M continues to get bigger. Do you find big grey spaceships aesthetically pleasing in the first place? Not particularly. But that's partly because I don't know what they are. One thing I did notice, because the first time I tried to watch any Star Wars, I had no idea what was going on. Watching the two that I watched on the plane on the way home, one thing I did notice is there was a lot of stuff and characters where I was like, I know that from Lego. So I actually think being exposed to so much Star Wars stuff for the last however many years through Lego has made me enjoy Star Wars a little bit more. And yeah, so we'll see. The Star Wars set should be good for your colour blindness since they're all grey. Exactly. What do you mean? All Lego's all grey, isn't it? What do you mean Lego sets are in colour? That can't be true. What's Jarl's next adventure? We've got a few potential options. We haven't decided which one we're going to do yet. So watch this space. We might be going back to the US really soon. Like within a month really soon for Lego stuff. That one's a bit of a long shot. We might be heading into Europe for a bit for some shenanigans. We might be doing a little bit of a UK road trip. One thing is for sure, we're out on an adventure for like 10 days in June. I just don't know what country that adventure will be in yet. We've got a few options. We're just deciding which one we want to do. What movies did you watch on the plane? Episode 1 and episode 2. The reason I stopped watching Star Wars the last time I tried to do it was because I started watching Clone Wars and just got so bored. So I'm not going to try watching Clone Wars again. I just found it incredibly boring and didn't really know what was going on. So yeah, I'm not rushing to go and try that again. I was explaining this to Pab when he was like, oh, now you get into this, you have to watch all the Star Wars shows. Well, I don't even watch all the Marvel shows, and I love Marvel. And I don't watch all the TV shows they do, so I'm certainly not going to watch all the Star Wars TV shows. As far as I'm concerned, if I watch all of the mainline movies, that's plenty. I don't need more than that. And if I stop enjoying it, I won't even watch all of them. I don't feel the need to be a completionist about it. I'm just not a movie person. Stop it, I'll be in Chicago too. I mean, I don't know that we're definitely going to go. It's a very much a maybe at the moment. We have had Dave booked into the kennels for Brickworld Week for about a year. while we make up our mind whether we're going to go or not, and we still haven't made up our mind if we're going to go or not. And it might be that the tickets disappear before we completely make up our mind. We're just not completely sure. Which Star Wars have I not watched? The only ones I've watched are episodes 4, 5 and 6, and then 1 and 2. That's all I've watched. Pizza Planet Rocket, absolutely. I'm visiting my parents in South Leicestershire this summer, which is the closest independent Lego store. I'd like to check one out. Probably. I mean, probably Brick Traders in St Albans. There's nothing particularly close. I mean, it depends how south in Leicestershire you're going to be. Potentially like Barn Dog in Long Eaton. But I suspect it won't be that. It'll be Brick Traders. If you're going to do Brick Traders in St Albans, you may as well go to Retired Sets in Aylesbury as well. And do both of them. You might like the new Mandalorian movie because it's supposed to have a lot of new creatures. I do like creatures. See, that's how you sell Star Wars to me. Tell me there's Muppets in it. I love Muppets. If there's Muppets, I'll watch it. Love Muppets. Question. Did you see the upscale Darth Vader minifigure set? Yes. Will you get it to add to the collection? Yes. I already have multiple Gareth Vaders. I've got the head there. I've got the bust in a box out on the landing that I'm going to be building soon. I've got quite the Gareth collection building at this point. Where's me hingy? Oh, hingy. Just logged on. Nice to see you both got back safe. How are you both? We are delightful. Well, I'm delightful. Anna is less delightful now because she's had to leave the stream. She was delightful, but is still adjusting to being back. What's my favourite Muppet song? I don't know. I don't know any Muppet songs. I don't actually watch Muppets shows or stuff. I just like the look of Muppets. Again, I don't really watch things. Like, I'll say I like the Muppets. I haven't seen the Muppet Show ever. I hadn't seen the Muppet Christmas Carol until Anna made me watch it a few years ago. I just like the fact that they're puppets, which means I officially like them. But I'm not interested enough to actually like sit through watching a programme or a film. That feels like a lot of hassle I don't need any part of. The stand of the set does look a bit like a football jersey. And it's also an M for Mbappé and a French flag. It's quite clever from all angles. It's like they've put some real thought into it. Lego are quite good at what they do, aren't they? I found a police station last month for €220. So I hope I find a similar deal. That is a pretty good deal. Weren't the original Star Wars puppets done by the Muppet creator? Yeah, I think so. Which again, does appeal to me. I like Muppets. Muppets are good. Kevin, Kevin is very splendid. Whoopsie. I think we're doing the Arc de Triomphe now. I'm basically doing an architecture set over here. Look at me go. I'm using my laptop, but how do I join the chat on my phone? I mean, if you open the stream on your phone, it will just be on the screen, I think. I think you like the Mandalorian TV show with the Grogu puppet. Yeah, but then I'm committing myself to a TV show. It's taken me, I'm 43 and I've only managed to watch 5 of the however many movies there are, and they're 2 hours long. I'm not committing myself to an entire TV series. It takes a lot to get me to watch a new TV show. So I'm probably not going to do that. Now that you're back, will you be doing another rebrickable soon? Yeah, probably. I've got loads of stuff to do. There's loads of stuff ready to go. Both rebrickable and just sets that need building. I don't think we're going to be moving into the new office as quickly as I hoped we would, because the one we were looking at is no longer available, which was always the risk of leaving it, but I just didn't want to pay rent on an empty building for 2 months. And I've had a quick look around this afternoon. I've not had a proper look, but based on a quick look around this afternoon, there's not really anywhere suitable near enough to our house currently. So I don't think it's something that's likely to happen imminently. So I had been holding off a little bit on adding stuff to the city because I didn't want to add it and then immediately have to take it out again. Well, now it looks like we're not going to be moving immediately. So we can probably start adding some stuff to the city again with a view to potentially moving later in the year. Have I ever watched What We Do in the Shadows? That sounds like a film. I'm going to let you guess at the answer. I don't watch films. But there's less urgency to move into the new place in the summer than there was previously anyway. For the last 10 years of my life, I've had to keep like everything from late August through to December completely free in my calendar, because the new Football Manager game coming out has been such an important part of our business. Whereas right now, as I sit here right now, it's not even our second biggest channel currently in terms of views and income this month. The vlog channel has overtaken it. So it doesn't really, if we end up having to move into a new studio for this channel in like October, and that means I can't spend as much time on the Football Manager launch as I have done in previous years, it's not a huge problem to do that like it would have been previously. Did you do a video from the prospective office? No. I put some pictures of it on Patreon. What do you think of Brixie's new city layout? I've not seen it. What's he done? I don't really watch Lego content because I don't want to be influenced by it. I don't want to accidentally do stuff that other people are doing. There you go. We've got the Arc de Triomphe in as well. We've still got 2 more bags to do. Just had Gringotts Bank delivered. Can't wait to build it. Biggest set I own by far. Nice. That's one that's on my to-do list. It's up there. Just looking up there, I've got like 6 or 7 Bricklink sets to do. Gringotts is up there. The Grand Piano is up there. The 2 Oscorp sets are up there. There's a load of ducks up there. I've got all of the expansion stuff for the Sit Complex. I've got Tower Bridge down there as well. I've got that big Volvo excavator that I bought to do. So there's plenty of big projects to be cracking on with. Brixie did a U-shaped layout. Interesting. I'm leaning towards doing something, maybe not U-shaped, but I certainly don't plan on doing a big central island in the new place when we move, because it's just too hard to access the stuff in the middle. And it's too hard to see the stuff in the middle. With islands, he's been watching my videos. He's done my plan. I talked about doing that. I think it is the logical thing to do, but of course I'm now going to be accused of doing what he's done, which is annoying. I think it's more accessible physically. It might not look quite so physically, like impressive on camera as a massive block completely full of Lego looks. But yeah, I think it makes a lot of sense from an access point of view. There you go, we've got a goal in as well now. An Arc de Triomphe and a goal. This must be a Kylian Mbappé set. If you do islands in the city, will you connect them? Probably not. I mean, there might be a bridge here and there to maybe run some train track over, but I'm leaning, the longer I mess around with the city and experiment with different things, the more I'm leaning away from needing to do one big city, and more I want lots of different, like, not necessarily mini cities, but like, I want an island that is medieval. I want an island that's a theme park. I want an island that's downtown area of a city. And I don't necessarily need those all to be connected. I want a seaside town. There's lots of things that I want in the city, and I think what I'm learning as time goes on is that they don't all need to flow into each other. Even going back to when I visited the Lego house. Even at the Lego house, it's not one big city, it's 3 islands. So even Lego themselves have done it that way. When you go around Miniland at Legoland, we saw it in the Florida one. It's multiple islands. At Legoland Windsor, it's multiple islands. It just allows you to see everything, because otherwise the stuff that's in the middle you can't reach and you can't really see. So it kind of becomes something that gets neglected. It's hard to clean, and it may as well not be there because you're not getting any benefit from it because you can't see it or interact with it. So there's a lot to be said from keeping everything a little bit smaller and a bit more accessible. Plus, if you've got lots of smaller displays, it makes it easier to take one and go and show it at a convention. So like if I've got an area that is just like a medieval castle scene that is maybe the size of this table, so this is like 2 IKEA tables next to each other. So I think this probably is maybe 3 base plates deep by 4 base plates that way. So what's that? Like a 12 base plate area. If I had like a 12 base plate area that was a medieval scene, that would look really cool. It would be really easy to access all sides of it, and it would be relatively straightforward to stick it in boxes and take it to show at a convention, which would also be cool. So there's a lot to be said for it. Is there anything for your trip to Florida you wish you could have done but didn't have time? Time, no. I wish I had space in my luggage to buy loads of Lego from all the cool shops we went to. But I think for a first trip, time-wise, we did everything we planned to do. So I'm pretty happy with how the trip turned out. We had a great time. We did everything we planned to do at the start. We're definitely going to go again. I think it was all very positive and very fun. If you have so many gift or purchase ducks, I wonder if you could combine them into one Megazord duck. I mean, I wouldn't want to, I don't think. I want a duck army. Plus, I'm too old for Power Rangers. I don't know what a Megazord is. I kind of do, but I also don't really. It's the number 1. Right, so the number 1 goes here. I wonder what number is going to be next to it for the man who is known for wearing the number 10 shirt. Ba 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 ba. Bing. Looks like Watkins is going to the World Cup. Aston Villa 3, Liverpool 1. I mean, he was the obvious choice. I would have taken him regardless because he's proven he can score goals in international tournaments, and we don't really have another option. The only other sensible option is Ivan Toney, and he's not played competitive football for 2 years. So he kind of ruled himself out by chasing the money. He effectively retired from international football when he went and got his life-changing pennies contract. Come and give us your unpopular opinion. I don't really have unpopular opinions. All my opinions are universally popular. Will you go to the Hogan shop on the next Florida visit? Probably not. Don't really want to. If I'd have wanted to go, I'd have gone this time. It was literally across the street from where I was standing. But it just looked a bit sketchy. How did you find your first time in America in general? Anything that surprised you? Not a huge amount that surprised me, because obviously most of it we were expecting from research and from what we've seen on telly and on the internet. I talked about it a little bit on the Football Manager stream last night. The one thing that really surprised me is how often the word gunner is used by Americans, and used incorrectly as well. Like, you'll ask, where's the disabled entrance to this queue? It's going to be over there. Okay, but where is it now? I don't need to know where it's going to be. I need to know where it is now, please. And you would get that a lot. And that's something I don't think you see on American TV. So I don't know if it's a very regional Florida thing, or if it's just not represented in TV or on the internet, or maybe it's a Disney thing. Maybe it's Disney prescribed language. That it was constant, very noticeable, and very weird. That it was literally everybody. All the staff everywhere. If you're ever in America again, you should check out Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. Gorgeous amusement park. There you go. We have the number 10. And then bag 4, final bag. I assume we're getting a minifigure at some point. Imagine we do all this and there's not actually a minifigure. Ding. I'm genuinely not seeing. Oh, I've seen some minifigure finally. Oh wow, it's printed on the back. It's got his name and number on the back of the minifigure shirt, which is cool. Right, where's that going? This set is really snazzy. I think these are actually really good. These little minifigure biome things, minifigure habitats. I'd love to see them do more stuff like this, not just for football. I think a little minifigure diorama for a cool minifigure is quite a nice thing to have in general. So hopefully we see more of this kind of thing, especially this reasonably priced. My trip to Florida in 1999 was memorable for thunderstorms, flooding and Disney closing because of a storm. Did we escape the storms? There was only one storm. There was a tornado warning the day we were at Animal Kingdom. We got the alert come through on our phone at lunchtime. Decided to just go back to the hotel, and I spent the afternoon working and I spent the afternoon napping. Can confirm it was absolutely throwing it down with rain all afternoon. Didn't affect us in the slightest because we were just getting on with what we were getting on with. We were just dry and in the hotel. There's always some work I can be getting on with. We were never going to be spending all day every day in the parks, because it is, as is often the case with our travel, it was officially a business trip anyway. And I did make, if HMRC are watching, I made 22 YouTube videos in the 14 days we were there. plus 15 TikToks, which also got uploaded to Instagram. So that counts as 30. So officially, I made 52 pieces of content while I was there in 14 days. So try telling me that's not a business trip, HMRC. 52 pieces of content in 14 days. I have a work ethic. It's lucky I love my job, innit? I have got the most fun job in the world. It's certainly not something you could do if it wasn't super fun. Because I didn't get a lot of sleep while I was there, that's for sure. Did you go back to Animal Kingdom or Hollywood Studios? No, we just did the one day in both of those. And I think that was probably plenty of time. I think there's not as much to do at either of those parks. Remember, we're not going on loads of rides. I think we saw everything we needed to see in both of those parks in the kind of half days that we had in each. I saw all the animals in Animal Kingdom. That's all I really needed to see. Anna and Pab went on the 2 big rides that they wanted to go on. We were, even without the tornado warning, we were pretty much done when we left Animal Kingdom. We'd experienced everything there we needed to experience. Ta-da-da-da-da. And that goes on there. I don't know what we're building here, this little bit. I am confusion. Oh, it's just little buildings. Just some little buildings to go next to the Arc de Triomphe to make it look like a street. Will your tray be available to buy in the US? We don't have any of those kind of details yet. This is all the stuff we're still ironing out. I would say might not be, because of all the reasons lots of other products aren't available there at the moment. But if we can find a way to do it, maybe. I suspect, similar to what a lot of products and companies are running into, it might be a case of it's theoretically available there, but it might end up too expensive to actually justify buying. So I guess we'll just have to see. That's definitely something we are looking to figure out. If you go back, I definitely recommend the Fantasmic show at Hollywood Studios. It's their nighttime fireworks show, but it's seated and probably the best fireworks at Walt Disney World. A few people did recommend that in the comments. We never even went to the Magic Kingdom fireworks show. We did the nighttime parade in Magic Kingdom and decided to leave after that because we just didn't want to be there that late at night. But yeah, it's something on the one day to-do list kind of thing. But it's definitely, we talked about it at the start of the stream, it's definitely the way Disney World is set up with all the buses and everything being so far apart. It definitely puts me off the idea of doing the nighttime shows and the fireworks, because I really don't want to be leaving a busy theme park at 10:30 at night and then having to queue up for a bus and maybe not get on the first one and then sit on the bus for half an hour. I don't want to be turning up back at the hotel at midnight. I've been to many fireworks displays over the years and I've never yet found one that was good enough to justify still being awake at midnight for. So that's one of the things that I think we maybe missed out on a little bit, because of how Disney World is set up. I just don't want to do that. There you go. It now says Mbappé. Please make it available in Australia. It'll be available in as many places as it can be available in. It's like if there were no rules, if rules and taxes and tariffs and shipping and delivery and all that kind of stuff, if none of that existed, it would be available everywhere. Because the ideal is it's available everywhere. We'll just have to see. Sorry, tries to Anna have breathing problems from a mobility scooter. She doesn't, no. Someone asked today, right, because she's not here, I'm going to be a bit of a wang now. So I apologise if that's a completely innocent question. And this isn't necessarily directed at you, it's directed at the internet at large. I don't understand the mentality of someone asking why somebody's using a mobility aid. That is just an unthinkably absurd thing to ask. No one's ever asked me why I wear glasses, because it's obvious. So if you see someone in a mobility aid, it's obvious. The reason they use it is because they need it. And that's enough. That's more than enough information for anybody. You don't need any more information than that. She has it because she needs it. No further conversation or discussion needed. So, like I say, not necessarily coming at you, but there's been a few comments over the last few days, and I think it needed addressing because I just don't understand the mentality of asking that question. Last time I was at Epcot for fireworks, my girlfriend dumped me. Nice. And it was my birthday. So those fireworks suck 15 years ago. We thought the fireworks were great, but no one got dumped. So maybe that's changed. Maybe you don't have to dump people. And I'd just taken Anna to a sausage fest for her birthday meal, and even I didn't get dumped. So, you know, if anyone was getting dumped, it would have been me that night. I don't know what this is. Oh, this is the coming off the ball when he kicks it really hard, isn't it? Having seen the finished thing, I can work out what this is. It's the whoosh. Because he really kicks the football with his whole foot. Did you see any parades? We saw the nighttime parade in Magic Kingdom. We're not we're not super into watching the parades. You don't really watch them in Paris either. The parades are fine. We usually see parades as a reason to go and get in a shorter queue for the rides. Usually if we're going to do rides, it will be during a parade. Oh, we've got a nice Kylian Mbappé printed piece. She was waiting to claim the diamond Epcot as her prezi before bidding you off. Yeah, exactly. You're forgetting this is the internet where there's a certain amount of people that don't think before they type and post. Yeah, I'm happy to give people in our community the benefit of the doubt to an extent and assume it is just a bit clumsy. But I know there is an element out there who think they've got some major gotcha moment. Like you'll get the odd, she's standing up for that photo. I knew she was faking. I mean, don't be so spectacularly thick. That's not how it works. She's not paralysed. She's not permanently in a wheelchair. There we go. So we've got the minifigure, which I'm doing wrong because I've not put that bit in. So yeah, he kicks the ball with some weight. It is a cool little minifigure. All printed all around. Printed shorts. Printed front and back. He's got his number. He's got his boots. And then he gives the ball a big whack. Where does he stand? Oh, he stands on that. Oh, and he's kicking towards the goal, obviously. Oh, this is such a nice set. I tell you what. That's so cool. Like I say, for 20 quid, I would love for these to be a success and for them to do loads of these for loads of different football teams, not just for the World Cup. It would be cool to have Premier League ones, Champions League ones, get one for every club. It's such a cool way to, this would be a cool way to get a minifigure out per nation or a minifigure out per club. I think that's really, really cool. And I'll do the other 3, or at least maybe do the next one in Monday's stream. But for now, we'll wrap things up. I love that. That is so cool. It's even got the 2 stars on for France winning the World Cup twice. 2 stars on top of the Arc de Triomphe. Just so much cool detail. And the way it's made it look like he's animated and kicking the ball into the goal with mega speed. That is cool. With a little printed piece with his signature on. I would love a Declan Rice or a Bukayo Saka. That is really good. I like that a lot. For 20 quid. It's up there with Speed Champions for value. I'm going to be recommending these for a long time. It's a really, really nice set. But we are going to wrap things up there. Got videos coming out. We've got like normal service resumes from here. There'll be videos out daily again. We'll be back streaming again on Monday. If you only watch Friday streams, we are going to be off next Friday, annoyingly, because we've got something to do next Friday night. So there won't be a stream next Friday, but there will be on Monday. And then we should be back into, at least for a few weeks, 2 streams a week again until we go off and do June shenanigans. So for now, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed seeing us build quite a lot of the May sets. I showed you the finished, this guy, Lotso, that I built off camera. We also did this guy, the little Pizza Planet alien. Anna did the rocking plants. She also finished building this Harry Potter set. Oh my word. She didn't show it do that earlier. So you pull it back. That's so cool. And she made a start on the cactus that came out in January as well. So a very, very productive evening. We'll see you again on Monday, where hopefully Anna will have Slinky. If we manage to get out to Smith's this weekend, we'll grab Slinky. And yeah, we'll see you on Monday. Toodle pip, everybody. Bye bye. Big smile.